Wine and little Muller rice pots. I
All
think
right,
I'm good.
everybody. So previously on Menace under Otari, you guys were exploring the undergrounds of the fishing village, the fishery in Otari, and looking for the fish that was missing. The fish has been missing for several days now. It happened a few times, and finally, you guys were able to come here and try and help the poor um, owner of the fishery. As you went down, you realized that there was a hole in the wall, which led into somewhat underground complex uh, that had much more than just fish. You fought a spider, you fought some kobolds, you fought undead, and you have now emerged upon a statue with 9 coins. You solved the puzzle, and you opened a door which gave you a reward, several items, um, and that's where we stopped. There was one more door that you could go through, and we we stopped there as we didn't have any more time. So today we are resuming. And by the way, I bought the Menace Under Otari official adventure on Foundry, which is great. You know, it's great to be in a tool that has official support. And now the map is different, so it's no longer the map that I made. It's, this one is, I would say it's as good, and at some point it's better. So it should be fun.
If I if I might add to that about the official tool as well, a cool thing about the beginner box as well as Abomination Vaults is that they're also made by some of the same people who maintain the Foundry system.
hmm
So it actually helps support people who do this work for free.
hmm That's amazing. I am certainly buying Abomination Vaults. I already have a thumbnail and a SPG game approved, and I'm gonna run that for sure.
Sign
Uh,
me the fuck up.
yeah, and yeah, and when I was making the Abomination Vaults maps as well, for myself, and then I
Mm.
realized that they had the official one, and I was like, oh my God,
Yep.
I don't have to waste
Oh,
days making maps.
really good news as well. So for it's just updated because it was out of date for a while. There is a module called the PDF importer for Foundry. If
Oh
you
yeah.
have the official PDFs, you can use it to import them as well. It'll use the maps from the PDF. The modules are like custom done, but you can use it to run like some of the adventures and one-shots don't have modules yet.
Yeah, that's incredible. I found that module, but when I installed it, it said version 9, so I uninstalled it.
Yeah, it's been out for like a few months now, but it just updated.
Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you for the news. I'll take a look after the game. Oh, I think I may have to enable a module here, guys. Just give me 1 second.
I don't think my character's arrived yet.
There we go. So it's gonna reload. I'm sorry.
I can see the Anandi is definitely not based on Anansi. Definitely not.
Hey, it's a rich universe, Galarian. Rich
Oh,
world.
yes.
It really is Gonja though. It's pretty much it's something there for everyone. It's like it's several different GMs got together like, hey, let's put everything on one planet. Cool. And it works.
Yeah.
All right. So I believe last time you opened the door, but I did not describe to you that on the other room uh, there were some tiny holes on the some tiny holes on the wall here that allowed you to look into the previous room. So if you want to come inside this room, it kind of reveals what's in the next room a little bit, and
Oh.
you can hear the noise of, by the
Hmm.
sound of it sounds like kobolds. You fought some before, and that's how they talked.
What are these other bits that are in the room?
Yeah, this is there was a machine with some kind of lever there. Um, and there's the box where you got the treasure, which is over here. And then over here there's some kind of machine or contraption with something you can pull, and I believe Manish pulled it last time.
I remember.
I
I'm
don't
just being distracted by all these kobold noises.
I know.
remember.
It's
Yeah.
brilliant, and my ADHD is just tuning you out and just listening to
Sorry,
kobolds.
I didn't drag.
No, it's fine. I love it.
And as you there, looking at that weird contraption and listening, Emery says somebody's coming, and then you guys see approaching a purple dressed person. So Skiz, describe strings on the river for us.
Sure. I've just made this character like 2 seconds ago, so I'm not sure how they're going to act yet, but we'll roll with it. Strings in the River is a pretty well-dressed, actually, individual. Clearly not from this part of the world, but somehow have survived it down here so far, apparently. They appear to be dressed mostly in purple. Whether that is anything to their background, you don't know. However, they do also have, I didn't add the sheet here, but they do have at least some armor, and more importantly, a few scrolls in a bag which appear to be all in different languages. And they kind of saunter through the chamber here, wondering who's ahead of them.
Yeah,
Hello, hello down there.
yeah, you see this barbarian with a gigantic sword, and then she's like, "Hello, where are you coming from? The surface?"
Yes. The fishery owner upstairs said that she sent someone down here and wanted to check in to make sure that nothing had happened. Um,
Mm-hmm.
No,
I
plenty has
volunteered to help
happened.
because has it? Well then, maybe you need some help.
Oh,
I mean,
welcome
you
to
will
the
have seen
club.
you will have seen our shenanigans on the way in, but you're welcome to join us.
Yes,
More
yes,
the
and
merrier. Kobolds for us
Strings
all.
kind of scrapes one of the shoes, like there's still like some blood on it from what they stepped in earlier. I noticed. So, who are you all? And we'll do introductions. I'm not gonna insist that everyone goes through them though myself.
Right, right. Yeah, Emery kind of gives you room there. I see that everybody's kind of listening in that other room, looking north towards the bigger room, bigger chamber
But
above. And besides those noises of kobolds talking somewhere in that chamber, you see there are four like bigger pillars, and yeah. But guys, if you want to describe your characters or do that.
Sure. So, Niall is, so he's just kind of a standard kind of dark-skinned human. He's bald on top with a beard. Think Kratos, I suppose, but dark-skinned, without the tattoos, and definitely not as hench. But yeah, so he's got a bow. Well, knowing him at this point, it's not slung over his back; it's just in his hand. And he just kind of gives this sense of calm and purpose. In a practical sense, he's a Zen archer.
Okay.
All right.
That's a pleasure to meet you. And Strings will attempt to shake your hand, quite possibly. Seems to be the most common form of greeting in this part of the world.
I will shake it back.
Also, Strings is also hearing Draconic. They do actually know Draconic, so I did specifically take the translator background so they know like a lot of languages.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. So you hear them, saying something like they're talking on the other room, and you hear like they're kind of whispering to each other, but you make out some traps, but some words. Make a perception check to see how well you perceived
I
everything.
just did. It
Oh.
was in. Do you want to make another one?
No, I see it.
Okay.
What you can make out from the words is they're saying something like, do you hear the big boom? Yeah, something fell. The ceiling. Yeah. So they're talking about the noise that they heard coming
Hmm.
from the area you are right now.
Okay.
And when you came in, you saw the collapsed ceiling that fell on Emery's head as they ran through that area.
Hmm.
So looks like they are on alert in a way.
Fendos, I think that I think they heard your entrance earlier.
Yes, we might need to keep pleasantries till later. There are more enemies about. I am Quinn. Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you. Well, please, you all seem well armed. I only have, well, my wits. Please, lead the way, and Anadi will. The strings will step aside.
Amiri, the
Won't even
door,
the
if you
first
please.
Uh, yeah, Emery is just kind of like, well, let's get ready, and she just kind of opens the door and runs out. And the moment she steps away, you hear this kind of like, and in Draconic they're saying like, invaders, and you can see that they're kind of preparing, even though they're hiding. So we're just gonna roll initiative here,
Okay.
and proceed as the kobolds seem to be nobody's surprised essentially. Oh, I think I'm rolling for everybody here. I'm sorry.
Only one way to find out.
Pressed the wrong button. I meant to roll for NPCs.
Mhm. I think I got mine just before though, and
Nice. Yeah, so
got
just
15. It's great.
Niall, roll your initiative, please.
I didn't see any pop-ups or anything. I'm rolling it now.
Yeah, just
Oh.
on your sheet. Yeah, open it
Yeah,
up.
I've just clicked it. I think my internet's being a bit slow. Hang on.
Aha.
Dang internet.
There we go.
I don't see it.
Oh, no, neither do I. Let's try that again.
Oh, I just realized I've
Oh.
missed my focus points.
There we go.
There we go.
It's up. Awesome. All right.
Oh yeah, so there's where I get the
Hey.
bloody crit.
So,
Yeah.
Ooh, what
all
that
right.
pop-up?
Quinn, as you approach next to Emery there, make a perception check.
Okay. Perception.
Perceptioni.
I failed utterly.
Yeah, you're just kind of trying to figure out where the kobolds are, and you know that they're somewhere behind those pillars, but you can't really spot them. Maybe you see like the foot of one of them over here.
If I remember Pathfinder enough, you get a hero point at the start of each session. At which point, if that is correct, I might be wrong on that, then he could re-roll.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
Do they
free to correct me on
accumulate?
that.
Yeah, all of
Do they
you.
accumulate? Because it shows that we could have 3.
They do accumulate, but I understand that you
Up to
get one
3.
at the start of each session and you lose them at the end of the session.
Okay.
You start a session with 1 hero point, and the GM dishes out usually an average a hero point an hour, and the end of it, new session, you reset them all.
Perfect. Yeah. So it's like Savage Worlds and that kind of work.
So if you want to reroll that, just right-click the row and then click reroll using a hero point. On the chat, right-click.
Nah, I don't need to do that
No?
for this.
All right.
Mm-mm.
Never mind. Okay, so Niall, you're the first one on the initiative order. As you see your friends move in, and the kobolds seem to be aware of what's going on. What do you do?
Yeah, so I'm going to use my first bit of movement just to kind of get myself to a point where I can hopefully see them, which is not looking promising. So I'm going to use a second to do the same. I still don't see anyone. So this is going well. I think I've still got a little bit of movement left on that.
Okay.
Do we have a source of light on someone?
I have an ever-burning torch, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a torch here illuminating the room, but I believe they got the ever-burning torch from the undead chamber.
Okay.
Yeah, I can now see that one, so I'm going to use my last remaining action to take a shot.
All right. One moment.
Well, that was disappointing.
What's the button up? Oh, that one you can spend your hero point on.
I could.
Cool.
Don't know if I want to waste it on a single kobold though.
Only a couple. Oh, it's colors for.
Yeah, so basically, what happens is that as you step over here, a bunch of spears shoot from the wall and hit you, Niall, from the back, causing you 10 damage. As you
No
realize
save or anything?
it's an attack, and I rolled a 23 to hit.
Ooh.
So
okay.
as you can see there, yeah, the trap attacks you like a monster, right? So the spears just come and then you see them a little too late. These spears hit you and do a lot of damage, but you don't lose your turn or anything. You can still act normally. So
Well, I did my
yeah,
attack,
13
and
misses.
then I did my movement, so that's all I can do at the moment.
All right. All right. Well, the spears are not going. Quinn.
Ooh, badly injured, huh?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I will heal him with. I did a movement as one of my actions. Use my. Where is it? Oh, my healing thing.
All right.
Maybe you guys used them all when I had to leave last time, because I don't have any left, I guess.
I
Oh, but I
don't
can
remember.
make stuff with my quick thing. That's what it was. My quick tincture.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another action to make one, and then I can use it on him.
All right.
How do I trigger it?
Using it. So short-lived tincture, create a single chemical elixir. So what kind of elixir you're doing? You're doing like a potion of healing or something?
This is
like that?
cool. Yeah, but it's making me roll. Craft it? I don't know if I did that right.
You succeeded, yeah. So you make that elixir of life.
Well, the quick tincture, I don't need to do that, but I couldn't figure out how to get it in my inventory.
It's just I wouldn't worry about it right now. As long as you know that you're making elixir of life, then it's 1d6 for that, I believe.
Yeah, 1d. That's it. Yeah, 1d6.
Yes, roll 1d6 then, and see how much
And
you
it
heal.
should also give Niall the effect elixir of life minor.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you drag it, if you drag it on, you should be able to apply it to Niall.
Yeah, I got it.
1 point. Oh no!
Yay!
It's always the minimum on the potions like that.
Oh yeah,
Always minimum
always.
or max. Never between.
Thank you anyway, Vaughan.
Yeah.
It's not giving him the elixir effect.
Oh, if you click on the effect, you should see in the listing it says effect elixir of minor, and you just drag and drop that on the token. It should give it him.
Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
So what does this effect do?
It gives you a +1 to saving throws against diseases and poisons for 10 minutes.
Oh, very nice.
All right, Quinn, anything else? I think you did 2 actions there, or 3. You moved, you
That was third,
crafted,
yeah.
and you used. All right. Well, Emery is going to rage, because why the fuck not?
You make a very convincing argument.
Yeah. And as she rages,
I would like to Angie.
yeah,
I'd like to rage.
He likes.
I am very angry.
Want nuggies?
And then you can see she starts to move like she doesn't like the spear effect that happened, even though when Quinn stepped on, it didn't activate, so it looked like it's not reset. She moves over here and starts charging in this direction. And then you see that she stops here to strike at one of the kobolds with her sword. Hitting for 24 and then causing damage that absolutely obliterates the kobold. And that's,
Ow.
yeah, 13. And then you can see she's like, rah, and just starts charging towards the next kobold with her last action. And
Yeah, between her and her chicken nuggies.
that's it.
Kobold to Gunbold.
Kobold's dead. The kobold warrior, which is in front of her, is like, you can see, he's like, ah! And as Emery's charging towards him, it tries to, like, you know, attack her with his spear.
I think we've confirmed barbarians are OP. Paizo, please nerf.
Yeah. Yeah.
Critical miss.
And in desperation, he strikes a second time, but you know, he just kind of like, you know, just trying to stop her, but she's just kind of ping, ping, you know, just kind of parrying his attacks, and then he kind of tries to hide behind a pillar here, turning the corner. Strings.
Okay, well, first I'm going to spend action to stride out. I think I'm going to come out behind this pillar because the trap seems to be triggered at this point, from what I've seen. Oh my, are you okay? This is all getting quite dangerous very quickly. And
It's only
I
kobolds.
will have fun for a minute here. Let's just check. Yeah, I'm gonna cast it on Niall because Amiri seems to be fine. I wave my hand and weave a spell, Lifelink. When you first cast a spell, you recover 2 hit points,
Ooh.
Niall.
Mm-hmm.
And at this point, we are linked by the threads of life. First time each round the target takes damage, reduce damage takes by 3 to a minimum of 0 damage. I lose 3 hit points each time, or the total damage dealt if less than 3. This damage ignores any immunities or resistances, blah, blah, blah. So basically, I'm going to... Your life is tied to mine now. Well done.
And you suck up to 3 damage from him. All right.
Yeah. I'm also going to... Because I've done that, and that is one of my revelation spells as an oracle, life oracle. This does mean that I acquire the life curse. Mine now. So life is... It hurts. Life actually hurts a lot. And this gives certain... curse effects. More difficult for me to keep my body functioning. Effects that restore hit points to you takes this penalty equal to half your level, minimum one to the number of HP you cover. So I kind of fail at taking restoration magic right now, whilst this curse is in effect. But that's okay. That's 1 action, 2 action, 3rd action. Have my sling out. I see a kobold over here.
Yep.
I know they're talking about some. They don't seem friendly at all. So I am going to use my sling, and I'm going to hook a rock at them.
Yeah.
It misses, but that's okay. That's my turn.
All right. Well, you can see this kobold over here. He just kind of moves from one pillar to the next, kind of hiding, and then he will throw a spear at Emery.
You can take it. Oh no, she can't.
Oh damn! I did a critical.
I was deciding whether to give lifelink to Niall or Miri. Apparently,
That
should have been a
is
Miri.
12 damage. Yeah, so just throws a spear, and you know, you see she's so focused on chasing that little kobold that was running away from her that, you know, just kind of hits her on the flank, and she's like, ugh, and then you can see she kind of pulls it out, drops it on the ground, you know, and looks in anger to the other kobold, who goes like, ah, ha, 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 starts kind of laughing, you know, as it pulls out a second spear to try one more time, feeling confident.
Oh no.
But this time, you know, maybe he was too cocky, and he just throws the spear and hits the steps next to her. And that's the end of round 1. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to make use of my flurry of blows to do 2 attacks on this kobold down here.
That one misses.
It does. That's very disappointing.
Yeah.
Right. This
You
kobold
stop-
can get fucked.
You're just hitting
I'm
the
using a
pillar
hero
next
point
to
to
him.
fuck
Yeah.
this thing up. Because this guy is pissing me off now.
Mhm.
All right.
There goes a hero point. No,
Yeah, I think you
Okay.
right click it and then use a hero
yeah.
point.
Okay. Fuck you. Son of a bitch. Right, he's getting
Hero
2 more
points are
arrows in
cursed.
him.
Yeah, that dude seems more agile than the other kobolds. He's easily kind of dodging things and using the pillars to his advantage.
Hang on, I need to assign ammo again. Where is it? It is here. There we go. Oh, Christ. And then, right, next attack with the -5 or whatever it is.
Stop
Son of a
rolling.
bitch.
Stop rolling.
Oof, that's it.
These dice.
I don't have anything else I can do!
It's a Will Wheaton curse.
Yeah, this has map -5. Yes, a lot of penalty. Yeah.
Common pro tip: it's almost always worth doing something else than 3 attacks. You can like for demoralize or try to distract an enemy, or try to flank them.
Yeah.
But those dice were not happy today.
No, they very rarely are with me, as we've discovered. I got my one decent roll out of the way with my initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, I've done hero points where it's rolled a 1 and a 1 and a 1.
All right.
Quinn.
How do you distract them? I like that one.
It's deceive. So if you check on the action macros, you should see like
Oh, yeah.
diversion, or disarm with athletics. So it's deception against them to distract them.
I'm gonna do these are the creatures that I had my thing on, so my devise a stratagem is free.
Mm-hmm.
So I roll a d20. I'm not going to attack. Yeah, that's terrible. So I will, instead of attacking with my third, or wait, I have 2 left. I can heal some.
Oops.
Or-
Issues.
Emery.
All right.
2 quick tinctures left.
All right. 1d6 for her. And
These dice.
all right, +1.
Oh,
Yeah, and I gave her the effect. All right.
I'm done.
Okay. Well, Emery, realizing her situation, you can see that she will chase the little kobold that ran away from her, trying to eliminate him with her bastard sword strike. Hitting for
uh-huh.
21. Oh my god.
That's dead. That's probably dead. The 20.
Yeah, yes.
20 points.
You can see she just kind of decapitates, the little head of the
Leaves in
kobold
half.
rolls, over here. You guys just see the head rolling, and then Emery turns her
Shouldn't-
gigantic sword to the other guy, like, "You're next." And then you can see she moves.
I think as a free action, strings would try to call out and say, "Try to keep one alive. We can talk to it, maybe. At least I can." Not sure about you.
All right. So she won't actually move. She would just turn to him and say, "Drop your weapons before we kill you." And she's gonna try and intimidate. And because she's raging. Yeah. Versus his will save, I believe.
It's usually or against their DC, which would be 10 plus the modifier.
Yeah. Still, 8 is not enough to
Yeah.
intimidate him. Yeah. And you can see he's just he's confident. And you notice that he put some stuff here and from there's a bunch of gadgets and crap there. I'm gonna put a little square
It's a
here.
craftsy one.
Yeah, it looks like he dropped a bunch of gadgets here, and he's just kind of avoiding and hiding behind them in a sense. So he looks confident. We go for strings.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Oh, by the way, you can actually set the encounter tracker to automatically skip defeated. I know it's really annoying. I always remember to do that. Let's see. Barbarian's doing okay. I feel like Quinn looks like a smart fella. Probably can figure out how to get by those traps. So I'm going to first action cast guidance on him, so he can take that spell effect guidance. And on your turn, Quinn, you should be able to use that for +1 to several rolls. But it will go away after your turn. I am going to, after that, String's going to use a second action. You know what? I'm going to go straight to Divine Lance. I'm just trying to keep it distracted right now. Maybe you'll like this. As I use Divine Lance, I'm going to use Pharasma. It's going to be just to double check which Phasma domains are, because yeah, neutral good, lawful neutral. Yeah. I'm going to use just good energy, really. I think here. So attack. Zoom.
Nice.
Doesn't hit.
Misses.
Well,
Oof.
you know what? I am going to. What is that roll? 10. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna use a heal point. I feel lucky. And it hits.
Whoa,
Damage!
right on the dot.
Son of a bitch.
7 damage. That's 7 good damage. That's my turn.
All right. So he just kind of, you can see it's like, "Meh," and as it gets burned by that damage, and for the first time, his demeanor seems to change a little bit, that confidence fading away, but he still pulls out a spear, and you can see that he's like looking at Emery and Quinn, and like to him, Emery is such a bigger threat, so he's just gonna try and throw another ranged spear at her. This time, she's ready for it, and he throws a spear and realizes that she isn't really affected by it. So he will start running towards this area. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can see he's pulling out some gadgets. And here this.
He wears a tricksy one.
Yeah, he's like fumbling by the stairs, but he's still kind of nearby. He didn't go down very much. Yeah.
Okay, I am gonna come up to here with my first action. And I'm going to use my second action to try and go past the trap here.
Yeah, you see that he laid out a bunch of stuff there to block the path of whoever's coming, but it's kind of obvious.
Yeah, and then can I look for any traps that he may have laid or thrown down or something?
Sure. Yeah, you can do a perception check. You're like seeking. It's the seek action, I think, or the investigate action, or something like that.
It's a search which you seek with a perception.
Yeah. 19. Yeah, you do realize that actually these are fake, and he has put some here under the tile, which are the dangerous ones. And he was trying to deceive you. So yeah, the actual trap is right in front of you over here.
Oh, that's okay. In that case, I'm going to just use my free action to just yell out, "Be careful! Sneaky bastards laid traps."
Yeah, you can easily skip over it. Essentially, it's like
yeah.
It's 1.5 meters.
That's my movement and my actions. That's me done.
Okay. So, Quinn.
So he already discovered the traps?
Yeah, it's the actual one is here. He laid it out, and then he put a bunch of junk here to make people kind of try and go around it and step on the real one. But
You still have that guidance in your turn. It doesn't apply to specific action, so you can use it until the end of your turn.
Cool.
Move. And can I see him?
Yeah, you can see a little bit of him. I would say that if you can try and attack him from that, but he's gonna have some cover.
Let's do it.
Go for it.
I want to hit him with an acid flask because that sounds fun.
Oh, that isn't an attack, right? Or
No, it is.
oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, it's not rolling an attack? Wait, I have to go to my actions. Is that where it is?
Right.
Yeah, there it is. Okay.
Yeah.
I found it. Strike. Efficiency roll. Does it have the guidance? It says it's off. Do I turn it on?
You can turn it on. You can use whichever bonuses are applied there. You just can't stack, like, if you have like 2 status effects, you can't use both. You have to choose one or the other.
Oh, okay,
So
cool.
for,
Like old
item
school.
bonuses. Yeah, so you have item, status, and circumstance bonuses. You can use any of them, but you can't stack the same type.
Got it. There we go.
Oof. That is a 2. That's
I'm
first
doing the
one.
hero thing. I'm
Yeah.
doing the hero thing.
You threw the flask, but you can see he kind of just ducks and it hits him behind. And
No,
splashes
I'm
him.
gonna use the hero point because I
Oh,
can reroll, right?
Let's see. Right click and use reroll point to reroll.
Oh, you right click it?
Yeah, if you on the 11 where you have there, or on 1d20 plus 9, whatever, just right click it on the chat, and then there will be reroll using a hero point or something like that. Yeah. Wow, that still missed because of the cover. Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna use my free thingy because I forgot to do it anyways to get my stratagem. Alright,
Okay.
so if I get the +9 on that, will it hit even with my map?
Yes.
Then I know that, so I can oh, I don't have to roll it because
Yeah.
I'm using that die roll.
Just roll damage from the thing there. So 2 and then 1. Alright. And the one
Old
is
Trap Master!
the one is splash
GM, you
damage.
should-
right?
Yeah, GM, you should be able to drag and drop the 1d6 persistent acid. See that in chat? And then drag and drop into the token, it should apply it. It's newly updated, automated in Foundry, but it's a bit raw.
Well, that's
but
cool. You
just-
can drag and drop though. That's nice. I like
Yeah.
that.
If
Okay.
you drag and drop where it says 1d6, it should, give him that.
This little
And then
ankle
each
biter's
turn-
gonna get away. We need to stop him.
Yeah, each turn it should take damage, but it will then also get a recovery check at the end of its turn.
That's cool.
All right. Yeah, so you can see he's like burning a little bit from the flask damage. Emery, realizing that you're, charging, she follows suit, moving here. 10, 25. That's one movement action. And then she moves another one, and so she's gonna use her last action to just try and attack. Well, actually, she doesn't need to because she has that aggressive charge thing, so she can still do 2 attacks. First one. Hits with a 26. Jesus Christ. Can I even miss with this character? 13. Oof.
I don't know. If I was to play it, you'd probably miss.
And then she's gonna try a second one with map. But that one, not so lucky. Fighting on stairs with a gigantic sword. You can see her sword just kind of and just kind of does that sparks as it hits the wall, and the kobold sees it coming and manages to dodge the second strike. That's her turn. Strings.
Okay, everyone is trying to hurry up over there. I'm going to stride 25 feet. Kind of get a closer look at what's going on. Can barely see the kobold back there.
Yeah.
That's going to be, at least, at the very least, some serious cover. So instead, maybe it goes after. Niall goes next. Then Quinn. Okay. I'm going to stride again onto these fake traps, I guess.
Yeah, just a bunch of stuff.
And then, then Niall I'm going to give you guidance for my last action. So drag and drop spell effect guidance, and you will have that until the end of my turn. At this point, though, I think Quinn's just go away, but because that's already had that turn.
Right.
But Niall, you have a +1 status bonus now.
Cool.
It's turn. So it went away. Then you're immune to taking it again for about an hour.
Yeah, that's fine. Won't make a difference to me anyway, I'm sure. I'll just
Alright.
miss slightly less.
All right, the kobold creature, it's like you can see it was laying a trap, and then it kind of dropped everything as it got hit by Amory, and it didn't have time to set it, so it just kind of grabs its spear, and it's gonna try and hit her. Oops, I used the wrong action. Strike. Yeah, but misses with a horrible roll. I'm gonna try once more. Map. Yeah. Kobo just kind of, you can see it's trying to just, poke at her, but fails, and then it goes down the stair a little bit more. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna put it here, but it went down a little bit more. But it's long set of stairs, so there's still room to chase him there. Yeah, round number 4.
It should have also taken some damage, and I think it has a cover check.
Oh, the acid.
The acid,
Yeah.
That's true.
If it's automated, it should come up in chat for you.
It didn't come up, I didn't see.
I need to activate it then. Well, cover check is persistent damage. It's 1 point of damage it takes from the acid.
Yeah.
And a cover check is a flat check of either 10 or 15. Can't remember now.
4th check. Well, we would pass with a 10 or a 15.
Oh no! It's not a fortitude check. It's a flat check.
All right.
Which means there's no modifiers.
No modifiers. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna take that
unfortunately,
roll,
Nexus
so I
is
rolled
down
a
right now.
13.
Okay, I can't remember if it's 15 or 10.
I'm rolling up
Nexus
here.
is
to
down
see
right
if
now.
it says,
Oh no!
yeah.
It's one or the other.
The bomb.
I think
Acid.
it's 15.
Let me look here. Acid flask. Roll the attack. Blah blah blah. Critical. Yeah, we'll just say it's 15. So it's still burning. It took 1 damage and rolled a 13. Niall.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to head over here, and I'm going to do it whilst stepping over the thing, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Emery just says he went down, and she's kind of like giving you a passage if you want to go.
Yeah, I'm going to squeeze past her.
Just move on her space. Yeah. You see him. You see the kobold's tail just kind of skipping down the little set of stairs.
Yeah, I am going to. I'll use my action to move 1 more forwards.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll. Dropping my bow, would that be a free action?
Yeah.
Yeah. In which case, I'm going to drop my bow. I'm also going to simultaneously drop out of my monastic archer stance. And then I'll use my flurry of blows to punch this guy twice.
All right. Go for it.
Which I think is this punch.
Oof. Ted and the cursed dice. That one hits.
Will Wheaton.
That one hits.
Come on.
Nice.
Yay.
All right. It is still standing by very little, but it's still standing. You just punch it on the back, and you can see just kind of, and it kind of almost stumbles and falls on the stairs, and then it just kind of, realizing its situation, it stops and starts to beg. And you can hear Strings. You can hear his like, please, no kill, and just kind of like trying to beg for his life.
Can I don't know how it works in Pathfinder, but can I make that second attack into like a grapple as well, or would that have been another action?
Grab is an action, unless you have an automatic grab.
Yeah.
No, I mean I'm punching it with my fists, but I just punch him with an open fist.
Mhm.
Just kind of slap him. Yeah.
Just I punch him with my fist going around his throat, pinning him up against a wall.
Yeah, that's a very flamboyant description, but no. All
Damn
right.
it, Carlos. I don't hit very often. Let me have fun with it.
Well, he pretty much already gave up the fight.
I think, yeah, I think as a free action, I'd call out and say that
Hmm.
they've had enough.
Right. Yeah.
They say that they're surrendering.
Yeah, but Quinn,
Guys, I hit him. I
it's-
actually did it.
it's your choice if you want to accept the surrender and don't do anything, or if you want to go there and try to do something, or
I mean, I'll accept the surrender, but it's also the end of my terms.
Right. I'm just talking about Quinn. Like, is there anything
No.
you would like to do, or can we
No.
end it here?
Yeah, we can end it for sure.
All right. So,
Those
All
little
right.
guys were vicious.
so you managed to
Carefully
subdue,
step around the trap.
and yeah, you managed to subdue the kobold, and it's just kind of like trembling and all kind of like bloody and full of cuts and bruises, from all the damage that it took. You can see it's on its last leg, and it's just like says, "Please, milk you, let me go, let me go." And
One up here, Niall. We'll have a conversation.
I'll just drag him up here as you
Okay.
bring him up the stairs. You can see that the stairs go down, and you don't see a light or anything. You don't see a bottom, but it can't go that deep. So you have to move and see how far it goes.
How deep is your cave?
I believe that the guidance would then end though for you, which
Right.
you're going to be immune to it for an hour.
Yeah, that's
Be fine
fine.
again.
Honestly, I already forgot I had it.
So, rummaging through the bag, Strings gets some rope out. Which one of you wants to do which one of you wants to do the honors here to keep them tied?
Hmm.
I can do. I'll take the
Here.
rope from him.
Okay. Now, Strings kind of kneels down a bit. Clearly in a little bit of pain because of the curse effect, but right now the priority is finding out what this little one knows. And also, of course, then making sure everyone else is not dying, which I can help with in a minute. But initially, let's have a chat. Who are you and what have your people been doing with the fish? And do you want me to use diplomacy? I'm trying to be nice.
Yeah, sure. You don't even need to roll anything, to be honest. He's
Okay.
surrounded by you guys, and he's just beaten. You can see he's like beaten to an inch of his life, and he's just kind of like, boss has pet, big pet. We feed fish to the pet so it grows strong, and then take over surface.
What kind of pet eats fish? Is it a sea monster of some kind, or?
He says, "Oh, boss says it's big dragon."
Big dragon, you say?
Yes,
And
yes.
I tell the others about this.
I never see.
What
Big
do you
dragon.
think?
Here? That seems unlikely.
I do not think they're inclined to lie in their current state. However, I will do a sense motive. So,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
Which
saying
is
he's
perception.
lying. I'm just saying he's thick.
Right. What you fear, what you sense is he's not very confident when he states that it's a big dragon. Like you figure he probably never saw it. It just but he believes what he's saying, but he might have been deceived by his boss, right? But he believes it. He seems genuine when he says it's a big dragon, but you can see he's like a big dragon. Like a little bit of his body language reveals that he's kind of like, I don't know, I don't know how big that is, but it's a dragon.
Well then, I don't think we're going to get anything else of use out of this one. But we probably shouldn't let them return to their boss in case they inform them about us, of course. You think we should drag them all the way back to the fishery? Or
Oh boy.
keep them here?
I think we leave it. I think we leave it alone with Amiri for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, you can see that as you're debating that, Emir just kind of, grabs the kobold's face and just kind of smashes it on the wall next to her, and then he falls unconscious on the ground. And then she says, "Big dragon might be a real challenge." And
Yes, but let's see to those wounds first.
and you can see she looks at, the bleeding spear wound on her side that did, 12 damage to her, and she's like, yeah, maybe better. And she just kind of looks up back to you. So this guy, he just got absolutely blasted, unconscious. And
Okay.
yeah, so I mean, if you want to kill him,
Yeah,
you can, but
well, Strange doesn't want to kill him, but Strange will also not stop anyone else if they decide it best.
mhm.
I'm going to just use treat wounds on Amiri. Well, shit.
Heal rolls
These
as bad as
dice!
mine.
These dice! Why?
Yeah, I have
Oh, she takes the damage.
I-
Oh my.
Can I heal a point?
I have a module called Roll Hacks, and it fucks up your whole rolls, guys. Sorry.
Can I get a heal point, please? Let's spend it on that because I don't want to kill her. Jesus, 3 points of damage on the crit.
Yeah, go for
Okay, it's been an hour. Yeah, that's I'm using 1 heal point to reroll this. Okay, that's a success. Which means it's a 2d8.
Right.
Let me just. There we go. Because the mech won't reroll it unless I.
all
6
right.
points of healing she takes. I will spend an hour, if I can, to double that to 12.
Mhm.
But now
Alright.
pass as I treat her wounds.
Okay, so what I'm gonna say here is that as you are treating her wounds and you're resting for an hour, you guys level up. So please,
Ooh, what does that mean?
you guys level up to level 2. So the way you do it is you open your sheet, and then on the top right where it says level, just change that to 2. And it should automatically update your HP and most of the things. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And then at that point, you have to look at your class. So if you look at go to the metal, a little tab, the feats, on the next to the star, like right below the level number, and you will see that you have empty slots there, which is another class.
Oh.
Yeah, it shows
Empty
another
class slot, empty skill
skill
slot.
slot. Yeah. So if you click on the little magnifying glass next to the empty slot, it opens the browser, and then just you can turn off on the left filters. Just filter off the archetype feat,
Done.
and then you will see only your class stuff. And then you have level 1 and level 2 feats that you can take. And then you literally just drag them on the empty slots there, and to read them, just click on the feat and it's going to show you what it does. So that's how you essentially choose your new feats. And I don't know if any of you have spells. I don't think so, right?
I do.
Oh yeah. So, but you know what to do, I'm assuming. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't have spells, then that's it. And I think most of the things, so for martial guys, I think most of the things update automatically. You just have to choose new feats and drag them into the empty slots there using the filters.
Paired stratagem looks nice.
Yeah, and make sure you check the prerequisites, if you match them. But I think if you don't, they are not going to show for you. But if they do, just beware of it. Some of them may have, like, you have to be trained in a certain skill or whatever, especially with the skill feats.
I've got I've taken Stunning Fist, which, if I read it correctly, normally it would be a case of I can stun the creature using my flurry of blows, but because got the monastic archer stance, which lets me use my flurry of blows with my bow, I
Mhm.
believe I can use the Stunning Fist with the blows, with the bow. Because it doesn't say specifically, it just says 2 strikes from your flurry of blows. So,
Hmm.
long range stun.
All right. So as you guys level up, and you took a moment to rest, so at this point, you guys are pretty much full. I'm gonna level up Emery to level 2, and
Battle medicine.
let's see what's good for barbarians.
We're doing battle medicine.
Shake it off. Yeah, I'm gonna give her the shake it off thing, which allows her to shake off some fear effects.
Do-do-do. Do-do-do.
I'm taking assurance on medicine because screw that. Oh wait, that's not quite right. What's it
Yeah,
used
the
again?
skill feats are it's a massive list of skill feats.
Yeah, that was crazy. That's a lot of stuff. I
Yeah,
dig it.
yeah,
I'm liking level 2 better than level 1. You
Yeah.
said they were all great.
No, great.
Yeah, because and this is the good thing, there's so many feats every level, so you can never really build a character twice the same way, unless you're like really trying to.
Challenge accepted.
Let me see what skills Emery has. She has intimidation, athletics, acrobatics, survival. Hmm.
I'm going to be focused as well to give him a minor curse.
Fascinating. I would just give her intimidating glare. Let me see if she doesn't have it already. She does. So I'm gonna have to get
Yeah,
some.
she used that last time. She was
Yeah.
using that
Yeah.
to demoralize or something.
Yeah. Seasoned sign language skill training. Well, so she's gonna just take a skill training and train on another skill. I'm not gonna complicate this. She's gonna train in stealth. There we go. All right. So everybody leveled up?
Yep.
All right, cool. So how do you want to proceed? You want to go down the stairs? You want to go back up? You want to rest more? You've spent about an hour here healing Emery and making sure that, she was feeling good. She's now pretty much full health. So it's your choice if you want to just keep moving.
I want to heal everyone up, of course. Personally.
Yeah, Niall has taken some damage, but everybody else looks fine.
Okay. I think we may be ready to go down.
All right.
You can give it a shot.
Dun dun dun.
All right, so let me just select your tokens here. Actually, I'm just gonna move there. All right, loaded. Let me place your tokens. One moment. Yeah.
So let's send on my Oracle feed. I'm gonna go for reach.
Just gonna go pee quickly.
All right, so Niall has the torch, so here we go. By the way, if you could show me later how you automate that thing, you know, the lingering effect that you said, that is it on the settings that I turn on that type of automation?
Oh, some of them have lingering effect macros. Maybe in tweaks, one of the macros.
Oh,
Like
so
lingering
so it's a
auras.
macro. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Macro lingering effects. Okay, I'll look into it later. There's no worries. I don't want to waste time with this. All right, so you start to go down the stairs, you know, into the darkness. Niall is kind of in the middle of the group holding the torch. Quinn and Emery going ahead. Eventually you get to an area here which you notice is opening up on a wider room, but Quinn, you can't really see through the darkness, but you guys can move, you know, if you want to change the order. I just placed those tokens like that, but if you want to, you know, if you want to move through each other there and change the order of the group, whoever has dark vision can go ahead.
Yeah. I have low light, but I can cast light.
I've got the ever burning torch, so I don't mind going ahead if needs be.
Sure.
Or at least, you know, going towards the front, whatever's needed.
Well, aren't you the shooter?
Yeah, but I can also punch things. So maybe if Amiri goes first and I'm just behind her, because my light will still show in front of her, won't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
I think
Yeah.
before.
So yeah, if Amiri is just like in front of me,
Yeah.
then
So Emery would be here. Yeah. So yeah, as you know, you and Emery. Oh, sorry. You can move your token there, strings, if you're approaching. So as
Yeah.
Emery and Niall kind of get to the end of the stairs and step into this bigger room, you do realize that this room has been like there's been activity here recently. You see that there's all these tables and barrels. They have been set up in a way where they form kind of natural barricades. It's like, you know, they were set up to protect the area. You can see Emery's kind of, you know, holding her sword and looking around suspiciously. Niall, you can also make a perception check.
Before something happens, I think I would cast lifelink on Amiri beforehand. Because last time she nearly went down.
Sure. You can do that. I'll say you did it as you moved down the stairs, you know. All right. So she gets healed or no?
She would get healed. Well, she's barely injured. I thought we said healed everyone up actually.
Yeah, she's missing 3 to full. You know, so
okay, then she would take 1 point.
Yeah, so now she's missing.
And I would add my my curse. So fun being an oracle.
Nice. Yeah, so you see that Emery's just kind of like looking around. It's almost like she's trying to smell the enemy, you know, but she doesn't really see anything. She just kind of moves to the side here. Niall, on the other side of the room, you can see some kind of barricade there, like blocking the hallway, and then there seems to be an exit to the left.
Okay. I'm going to come first and have a look.
All right.
At this bit over here.
Well, one moment. The moment you just kind of like start, you know, start moving through, yeah, you see that a kobold is hiding behind the table here, and it was just kind of waiting, and then as soon as you pop into line of sight, it just kind of shoots at you. So you're flat-footed for this particular attack. So we're gonna roll initiative here really quick first. I'm still learning how to do it surprise rounds into this thing, so bear with me. Everybody can roll initiative on your sheets, perception.
Yeah. Perception. Huh.
Nice.
That never happens.
We have got a 20. All right, so Emery is gonna roll. There we go. So what happens is a kobold shows up and from behind the table, and it shoots at Meow with the crossbow. So I'm gonna give you the flat-footed condition really quick, and then it hits right on the dot.
Son of a bitch.
And then it applies the sneak attack because of being hidden. So you take that 10 damage, and the kobold is revealed right here.
They're kind of cute, not gonna lie.
Yeah. It's like, oh, he's shooting at me. All right. Strings. You realize something's going on. You know, Meow screams in pain.
Yep.
What do you do? Oh, unpause. There you go.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm going to stride up here, seeing what's going on. I noticed there's a couple up there, and Neil. It's always like maybe this time put lifelink on, and this time it's Neil taking damage first.
Naturally.
God damn it, Neil! Well, coming up here, I'm going to.
Yeah, you can see he's partially covered by the desk there, so if you shoot from this direction, he's gonna have a little bit of cover, you know. It's a tiny creature, or a small creature. But yeah, other than that, you can see he's like, you know, shoulder up, let's say, or waist up.
I'm going to cast Blessed.
Okay.
So, all Bless is up. Boom.
Everybody.
And on my next round, I will actually concentrate to sustain and expand this. Which I will grab that Mako for later. But with this Bless, I strengthen the abilities of Emiri and Quinn in this case, as well as myself. That's 2 actions. 1 action to stride, 2 actions to cast Blessed. That's my turn.
Alright.
It is an all effect, so if you step away from me, you'll lose the Bless, but I'll be expending the Bless next turn.
Niall, make a perception check really quick before you do your actions. Just, you know, now that you're aware that this kobold is there and you're being attacked. Oh yeah, you notice that there is another one hiding behind the barrows, and he's ready, you know, also to attack you, but you're just being faster than him. So what do you do?
Okay. Am I able? Okay, so I'm going to run up here first of all. And now, important question, Carlos. What is the flight speed velocity of a kobold?
Well, it depends on what hit it.
Well, because here's my thinking. I would quite like to grapple and yeet said kobold whilst yelling, Emiri, catch this with your axe, and launch the kobold into her axe.
That's fun. All right. Well, make a grapple attack. I would say, you know, a grasp attack. So it's.
Is that an actual thing?
I believe.
somewhere, or?
I believe it's contested athletics.
Oh, okay.
So just roll athletics.
You know, you make that joke, but you could make an ASMR kobold and give them wings.
That is true, and I love the idea of that.
Mightiest dragon, watch me fly!
damn.
Oh my god!
What a bitch!
Yeah, you start to kind of like, you know, grab the kobold and it's like, yeah. You just kind of lift it from the ground for a second, but it just kind of, you know, uses the table as leverage and pulls itself away from you.
Well, in that case, then, I'm going to use my stunning fist and my flurry of blows to punch it twice.
Sure.
Um,
All right. Yeah, you didn't manage to grab it, but you do manage to punch it on the face. Roll damage. That's 4. There's no bonuses on this thing. Oh, your strength is 0.
yeah, my strength is 0 because I'm
Okay.
dex based. Then
Doesn't that
do
apply
another one.
doesn't that apply stun and fist as well? Or stun them?
It should do.
Fortitude save.
Unless, do I need to hit with both? If either strike hits and deals damage, the target must succeed at a Fortitude save
Yeah.
against by class DC.
It's a DC 18 in this case.
Yeah.
Where have you seen the 18?
It's in the
Oh,
chat.
yeah, I
It's
see
in the
it. Yeah,
chat,
I see
yeah.
it.
Okay, rolling. He failed.
Succeeds.
Oh, he succeeds.
No,
Oh,
Son of a
Succeeds.
bitch!
I'm rolling like a boss.
You're right, Jamie. Failed. That was clearly a 17.
Yeah, no, he succeeded. I'm sorry.
Son of a bitch!
The dice giveth, the
Oh,
dice
oh.
taketh away.
When the fuck did they give us, Carlos? All they've done is taketh away. Right, that's it. I'm no longer just Niall. I'm now Niall the never succeeding.
Niall Nonat.
Yeah, Niall. No,
All
that.
right.
There we go.
Quinn. Emery like, why you gotta dust them higher than that, Niall? She says in response to your thing.
Mhm.
Well, you
If-
have a
if you're
go
gonna-
then.
So whilst you're in my bless readies, you do get a +1 to attack rolls. If you do a
Ooh.
range attack, you get +1 right now.
Nice.
Well, I'm gonna use my thingy, and I will just crossbow this guy then.
Alright, which guy? The one on the left? Okay, so he has a tiny cover. Like
Oh, it shows the bless on. Nice.
Yep.
I gotta switch to intelligence. It turns dexterity off.
Lesser cover just gives a +1, so that does in fact mean that my bless counteracts that.
Right.
How do I just roll? Okay. So I rolled a 19, Carlos, plus 9. So
Yeah, that hits for sure. Yeah, I see that there.
A crit.
That actually crit.
19.
Yeah,
That's 29. That's a crit.
yeah, so that's times 2, right? So that's 16 damage.
excellent.
Oof. Yeah, you just hit it, and you just shoot it in the eye. You know, the kobold's like squirming against a Niao, and then it kind of looks over its shoulder for a second to see what's going on, and then just kind of and falls to the ground.
Hmm.
It's okay, Neil. You get the next one.
Niall's badly injured. I can't move and heal him, so
Don't worry.
well-
You roll a 1 anyway.
yeah, that's also true. So let's see, what are these other actions I can use with my skills? Demoralize or something?
Yeah, you can try and demoralize, I believe.
Oh no, my intimidation sucks.
Yeah.
I don't think I have anything else other than that then.
Okay. Well, you reloading your crossbow, maybe.
Yeah, we'll reload.
Okay.
Done.
Emery, realizing there's only one kobold left, I don't think she should rage. What do you guys think? No rage, right? Or should I rage?
Doesn't need to. I've already raged.
But I'm
She just
These
kind of
kobolds have made the monk
just
rage.
kinda
They've achieved something impressive.
jumps on
The monk is gonna take barbarian multiclass.
She's gonna jump on that thing and just try to strike it with her sword. And that hits with enough damage. But it's still standing. So she's gonna try a second one with map. Yeah, that one didn't work. You can see she just kind of swings and then does a big gash on the kobold's back, but you know it ducks in pain, and the second strike just goes above his head. The kobold, drops its crossbow in desperation and grabs, drawing out a short sword to try and poke at Emery. It actually hits her.
Remember, 3 damage of that goes to me because we have
Right,
lifelink. Okay,
so-
so she takes no damage. I take 3.
All right.
Ow!
All right. So you,
Ooh.
Strings takes 3 damage, and then the kobold just kind of, as you hit, you see this kind of like red, instead of like as if it was cutting her, and it's just like and then this red string just flows through the air to strings on the river, and
Concentrate, keep bless up. It's fine. Just keep going.
yeah, and then the kobold's like a little confused for a while, and just tries again to hit her.
No, please stop. I gotta take some more.
But now it's map, yeah. Tries to slide at her feet. She just lifts the foot up, and it just kind of catches the air. I think the kobold will. Let me see. Third action, it will just stride in this direction. It doesn't want to deal with Emery.
Also, it comes to me instead, does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Strings.
So I'm gonna stride past Quinn to here.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to concentrate action to improve the radius to 10 feet.
Nice.
Whoosh.
Whoosh.
And then I am going to take cover behind this table, whilst calling out to, please just finish it quickly. So that's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'll now have my blessing of +1 to your attacks. Get a crit. Go on.
All right.
As he says finish it quickly, I'm just going to say, I'm fucking trying!
Oh, that hits.
Oh,
That one
really?
hits. Oh, yeah, +1 to bless. That means you hit. Was it AC 17 or? Oh yeah,
It's 18.
yeah. Because of. So this is the thing about like modifiers matter. If you didn't have that blessing, you would have missed with 17.
Yeah.
But you hit.
All right. Yeah, as you hit it with your, and you finish it off, and you just kind of, bunk it on the head, and
You know that scene in all the movies where someone is just like punching someone that's already dead in the face until it's mush? That's what Niall's doing
Oh,
right
no.
now.
yeah. So your knuckles are sore after that, but you just kind of start.
Not as sore as his face!
Yeah, and you finish him off, ending this encounter as you look around, for a moment, and you realize that there is no more threat, at least not immediate threat.
Ow. Let me take a look at some of your wounds, friendo. And like you may notice, weirdly, the strings has got a gash now, thanks to Amiri taking damage.
Yeah.
Fun. So let's see. Treat wounds. What is he dying? The second time it's happened on treat wounds. You take 5 damage for me sucking at medicine.
Oh,
Why?
Denied.
So these dice,
Yeah.
these dice, man, I hate them.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what?
Yeah. You're trying to
I'm
heal
going-
him, and then you just make it worse.
Okay. Give me a moment, and I'll spend 10 minutes to refocus, which will reduce my healing bonus here. And then I am going to cast healing for you, because that will work. Okay. Healing versus living. There you go. 14
Ta-da.
healing.
Oh.
Yeah. And
Still
once
badly
again-
injured though. Oh no, just injured now.
Yeah,
Okay.
I applied it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right. So you take a moment there to try and heal him, and it just kind of ow, and it's like, oh sorry, and then you cast the spell, and it looks like Niall's looking much better. The room, like I said, there's this kind of barricade here, and there is another hallway that seems to lead into another room, which the light has revealed some kind of pool and a statue there briefly as you walked by it. What do you want to do?
Mhm.
This bit here with the barrels,
Mm-hmm.
does it just look like a collection of barrels, or does it seem to be blocking something?
Yeah,
or-
yeah, it's pretty clear that they put it there to block the hallway. it smells horribly. Like you get close and you smell the fish coming from that direction. It's like, ugh, it reminds you of the fishery above, but worse.
Could this be the fish?
It
What do
could
you
be.
think?
Can I start searching it for fish? And I
I will
suppose anything else.
investigate. Ha ha!
You can try and
What's
roll
up,
a
ladies?
perception check to see if you find out anything
Yeah.
extra.
These I seem to do well. Oh, no. Oh, it's not bad.
24, yeah, that's still good. You also hear the sound of something dripping on the other side. Yeah,
Is it my selection of good rolls?
both Quinn and Niall realize that. There's like some
I get.
dripping water, like you can hear this kind of like wetness or something like that on the other side.
I'm gonna be mad about those rolls for a while now. Because thing is, you fail at medicine, it does nothing. But I got crit fails both times.
Twice, yeah.
Anyway.
Well,
So the dripping we hear, that seems to be coming from behind these barrels,
from behind
does
the
it?
barrels, yes.
Okay. I'm going to turn to Amiri. Amiri, help me move these.
Sure, she says.
Yes,
And,
she looks quite capable at this.
Yeah. So, she just kind of moves you over and starts to kind of pull the barrels. It's quite easy for her. There's no need for a roll. You're not in a hurry. She will quietly open the barricade, revealing the tunnel ahead. Yeah, those are the noises of Emery moving the barricade. It's gonna stop it.
Should we continue down this way or proceed along the known path?
Now, this is the problem of all RPG video games. If you don't know which is going to be just like one room or which is going to be the long way, do
Let's split up, gang.
Yeah.
This seems more likely to lead to our culprits.
Indeed.
Yeah, this
So
passageway seems to lead into, it's kind of descending, it's like a slope that goes down into some water down there. It's like a shallow pool of water though. It looks like it's flowing to the right, and the water, but the passageway kind of, it's like a T junction there, so it goes north and west, and then it goes to the east as well. So two possible.
I'd like to put my head into this room.
Yeah, you kind of peek into that room, and you see, there's a fountain there, which looks like it's depicting some kind of woman, half fish, a mermaid or something like that. And most of the chamber is kind of ruined on the corners and the edges, but the center is still like the mermaid fountain, and then everything else is pretty intact. And you can also notice that each corner of the pool has some kind of like mechanism or some kind of like gears and things like that. But there's the southwest corner, this one over here, is completely broken. Like it's whatever mechanism was here is kind of screwed up. The other corners seem to be normal.
Okay.
Make a perception check. You can make it as a secret perception check. So just click on the eye next to perception. Yeah.
Ooh.
Even I don't see what I rolled.
Right. Yeah, but I do. So you notice. Yeah, you notice those weird mechanisms. There is some kind of detection on these tiles surrounding the fountain, like immediately next to the fountain. So it looks like it's some kind of trap here, even though you're not exactly sure how it works, but the corner mechanism seems to have something to do with it.
I'm gonna pass this information on to Strings, who seems to be with me.
The edge seems to be safe. You know, like if you don't come on the square that is immediately
I'll
surrounding
step
the
to the
thing.
side then so we can get a
Maybe-
full view as well.
I'm
It's
gonna cast a light myself here.
it's trapped around the edges of the lake. What do you make of that?
I don't know. What would use recall knowledge on this?
Mm-hmm.
Which role would be for recall
Um,
knowledge on this?
That would be a crafting. This looks like kind of a complex.
I don't know crafting.
Yeah,
I'll call for
mechanism of
Quinn, as I know
sorts.
that I know that Quinn does crafting, and I'll also give Quinn some help. So Quinn, here, this might help clear your mind, and I will specifically
Probably
give
wouldn't
you
want to step there, Quinn.
this side.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna, just a token. So your character
So-
knows that you shouldn't step there. Yeah.
Quinn, I am gonna give you a bottle of cognitive mutagen lesser.
Oh, nice.
So I'm going to use. I can use it though, and if you give the effect mutagen lesser to Quinn, to drink it,
There it is.
and you can use your crafting.
Yeah. So Quinn, make a crafting skill check. You can.
It should be
if
blind,
you-
though, as a
It should be
secret roll,
blind. So
usually.
hold Control
Mhm.
on your keyboard and then click on the skill, and it should do blind.
Okay. Yeah, crafting.
Remember to use the bonus from the. Actually, I can also give you guidance again, technically as well. But nah.
I go to my
Don't worry about that.
core. Yeah, there it is. Core skills. Okay.
Yeah, and then hold
So I-
Control and click crafting.
Blind GM to roll. I have a circumstance. I have cognitive mutagen. It's all applied.
Nice. Yeah. As you start to kind of inspect, even from a distance, you do realize that the statue seems to be standing on some kind of like pedestal, and that pedestal has like teeth, and it's attached to the below pedestal, so it looks like a cog, that is like, kind of entangled together. So it looks like that statue is made to spin. So it's not just a static thing, it's made to spin. And you realize that it's kind of powered in a way by these corner mechanisms. So if you think that if you manage to break the corner mechanisms, that it would disable that trap. But one way to not trigger it is to just not step on the tiles. That's pretty obvious. But once it looks like if you want to disable it for good, you should break the corners. This, and this.
Interesting. Seems to be some moving item attached to some complicated trap that we could disable, or we could just ignore it and not step on the tiles.
Maybe we should ignore it.
Yeah, there you
That's
also
so-
see there's
sorry.
a north exit to the of this room, just in case you didn't see it. But yeah,
Maybe we look through there first. We can always come back to this.
with this crafting check, Quinn, you also see marks on the walls, right behind Niao here, and even behind yourself, and like you can see these kind of like marks as if a beam had like scratched it,
A beam, like a shot beam, or like a
Like-
beam, like wood
like-
beam.
It could be some like beam of like energy or something, just kind of
Mm.
peeled off parts of the wall in certain sections. So it looks like it damage from this trap.
Oh. There's a door here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do see a door there.
What's beyond the door?
Let's find out.
Oh.
I...
Right. So Niao opens the door and walks in.
And
what-
dies.
Yeah, what you see is some kind of like it's like a dinner room. There's like a table there, and then you immediately, as you open the door, you feel this whiff of rotten fish just kind of hits your face, and you see all these little kobold creatures are kind of gathering here, and you know, as soon as you open the door, they just kind of like, "Rah!" and just start to you like, "Rah!" and you know, start to pull out their spears and just kind of get crazy, as you know, you surprise each other essentially, like you open the door.
As I see that, can I just step back through, close the door again, and just say, shouldn't have done that?
I would say we'll roll initiative, and if you are first, then yeah, certainly.
Okay.
So roll initiative, everybody.
I will not be first.
Rolling
Oh,
initiative.
This is not looking nice for Neil. It looks... It's, you know, it's... What's fair is fair. You barge into the door, whoever rolls initiative and wins
Yeah,
acts
no.
first. Yeah.
No, that's entirely fair.
All right.
Can I
Yeah,
use
it's
reaction
fair.
to just turn around and yell?
I don't
"I'm
actually see your
in!"
initiative, Niao. So I think you rolled the perception. Just try again. Roll the initiative.
Oh.
Again. I'll give you another chance. There it is. Well, you're not.
I rolled exactly the same.
You're
Got a
not.
slightly higher number, but same roll.
Yeah, you're not. You're not going after all of the kobolds, but after some for sure. Some of these kobolds are immediately they just like "Rah, rah," and just start running towards Nia. This one moves over here, and you consider.
I have to imagine that what I hear as strings is like no solicitors, please. Just start screaming.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a cooler music here.
Okay.
And he's gonna try strike with the spear, but you know that they're not very good with the spear. Like they are very amateurs, actually. Yeah, it just kind of like dodge the first one, dodge the second, and you know but the kobolds are beginning to swarm. This one positions himself here, flanking you. And it's gonna...
Oh my.
Oof. Even with the flanking, I still miss.
Right.
Attacking a second time with them is almost not worth it because I have so much penalty. This one over here just throws its spear. And you can see they turn to the one says, and you know strings. You understand he said something like, "Go call the boss."
They're getting the boss fight out.
Yeah.
Finish them quickly.
This one over here approaches and it's gonna try and strike. Finally, somebody hits for 3 damage on Neo.
Oh.
And I'll try a second time just for shits and giggles, but I don't think that's gonna do anything. Yeah. Neo, you're free to move.
Okay, well, I am going to start off with Flurry of Blows. Starting off with this guy on the left. Five damage.
Oof. Yeah, you hit him and you just kind of punch him on the face, just kind of hits the wall a little dazed, but he's still standing.
Also, does leave what you say?
Yeah, I guess he does.
Oh, this
Number one stunner.
Oh, damn.
God. Does that ever work?
I'm going to punch him again.
Oh, critical.
Yay.
That's
And
4.
another stun in the face.
Yeah, it's enough to kill him. As you just kind of punch him, and he kind of, holding the spear, and then just kind of poof, and he flips, legs up, spear down, and that's it. You have another action. I guess.
do.
2 more actually.
I can't Flurry of Blows, so let's turn off something first. I don't know what I can do that's worth doing besides punching. So I might just punch again. I think I shall.
Okay.
You know what? This one hit me, so I'm going to punch him.
True. That actually hits. -2. Okay.
Good. Hang on. My. Oh, okay. No, don't worry. Ignore me. Fuck it. I'm gonna punch it again. Oh.
Yeah, now you have map two maps, right?
Yeah.
All right. It actually hits. Wow.
Nice.
Nice roll.
Yeah. Let's take that.
Yeah. Yeah, you punch it on the
go.
face and it's pretty stunned, but still standing.
Okay. I was useful.
When?
All right. Well, I can't see anything, so I have to move.
Oh yeah.
Holy moly.
Yeah, there's 5 of them still.
All right, I'm gonna use my stratagem thing to throw, hopefully, a nice acid flask and burn a bunch of kobolds.
Nice.
Okay, I think that will hit 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, I'm gonna throw it at this kobold. And the bonus to hit is +9. So I get to use my int instead for this.
All right. So that's 20. Yeah, 20 definitely hits. All right. So that's
So good at rolling
The,
these.
Assistant.
all right.
And it should splash the other kobolds near there, I think.
Yeah, the splash is 1, so 1 acid splash, 2 do it on the kobold, and then it also takes the persistent 1d6,
Right.
which it will deal with at the end of its turn.
Yes.
Use. Okay, only have 2 left.
I,
Oh no,
I-
wait, 1.
I
Didn't
still
use it.
don't know how to.
You see the
Oh,
you see where it
yes,
says
I drag it.
1d6 persistent acid? Yeah.
Yeah, I dragged
There
it.
you go.
That makes sense.
5! Ooh, that's gonna die.
Excellent.
Yeah.
That means at the end of its turn it takes 5 damage.
Right.
It takes it regardless of whether it recovers or not, but it still has a recovery check at the end of its turn.
All right. So that's it for Quinn, or anything else? Moving.
No, that was move, my stratagem, and throwing. I'm done.
Nice. All right.
Okay,
Strings.
3 actions. I am going to move. So first action will be stride over. That's 25 feet. Oh, I feel home in the cobwebs. Yes.
Yes.
No one's seen Strings 2 form yet. That's fine.
Oh, I'm gonna pick.
Spider.
Never mind, it won't matter. Never mind. Keep going, keep going.
Lifelink on Niall. So Niall, take 3 points of healing, and you are now linked to my life. So whenever you take damage, the first 3 damage is applied to me.
Cool.
I will
Nice.
also oh, where is it? Reapply my life curse minor. Life hurts. And
about it.
I'm in an open spot here. I am going to cast shield on myself. So
Shield. All right. There you
shielded up, and then end turn. That's my 3 actions. Stride, spell, spell.
go. Awesome. The kobold over here, you know, that got splashed with acid. You can see that it's like, it starts to kind of just run in this direction. Boss, boss! And it's running and screaming in that direction. as ordered by the others. So it's striding all the way there. This kobold is going to do that recovery.
At the end of its turn, so when you click end turn on it in Foundry, it'll give you the recovery check as well.
Aha, okay.
But it can do its actions before it recovers.
Right. So it's just kind of moves over here. And it's gonna try and hit strings.
No. I'm going to probably raise my shield here.
Yeah, I think you already have it, right?
Yeah, what? No, my shield fell. I can use shield block with your magic shield.
Alright. What does that do exactly?
Let me just quickly add a shield, because it's
Oh, yeah.
it basically gives me like a basic shield basically, which
Yeah.
is it's like a wooden shield.
Yeah, I think if you just add a wooden shield, you can use the property of raising the shield.
Yeah, I'm going to use that. So it's held, whatever, and then I'm going to use raise shield. So I'm raising shield to block, and then it can attack. That's my reaction, of course.
Okay, yeah. Alright, let's go for that strike.
Because shield spell gives you a +1, but also gives you the ability to raise shield. There we go. Miss.
Yeah, it's not hitting anything. It just kind of moves and tries to attack you twice, and then it's gonna end turn.
Then it has take the damage, which applies automatically, and you should see the
Low
recovery check.
recovery,
4
yeah.
damage. Oh, it succeeded! So it's no longer...
Yeah.
That's lucky.
Nice.
DC is 15 on the flat check, so that's lucky.
Yeah, alright. The other kobold over here is going to attack Niall, and it is not flanking. So she's gonna be a normal strike. And then it's gonna try and
-1.
yeah.
Impressive.
Yeah, impressive. I would say that
Started stuff in this confusion.
because it rolled that critical miss, it just kind of fumbles and loses its other action. Can't do anything. This other kobold over here just charges down. And it's gonna try and hit Niall. Jesus Christ.
Well done, remember.
Want to buy bonuses. Yeah. This other kobold warrior is gonna actually try and sweep Niao off his foot, you know, with an action. So he's gonna try and trip him with a strength check. So Niao, please roll your either acrobatics or athletics.
Trip is usually a DC.
Oh, it's a DC? Alright.
Yeah,
So
so it's usually
I
against the reflex DC.
Right. Reflex. So go for reflex, Niao.
No, I mean it's the DC, so it'd be 10 plus the
Oh,
reflex.
19. Oh, no.
Yeah, has to
Yeah,
beat it.
I rolled
And
a
crit
way
fail
too
as
many.
well. It crit failed on it. I forget if Chip has a. Nethys is having a fun time right now, but
So
the
what
Chip
do I have to
action.
try and beat?
The kobold tried to trip you and crit failed, which means
Yeah, no, I
that-
know that, but what value do I need to try and beat? I mean,
No, you don't. I try to beat your 10 plus your reflex, which is 19, because you're expert on reflex.
got it.
Because you're a freaking monk and they're expert on everything. So let me check here. Thank you for the link.
Oh, so that's sorry, that's the wrong one. This is the right one.
It's taking a little to open here.
Yeah, Nethys is being absolutely hammered right now. So here's a tip as well. You can sometimes use PF2 Easy instead. It's not up to date, but it does work pretty well. So trip as an action, one action. You try to knock creature off the ground. 10 plus check against target's reflex DC. So it'd be 10 plus the reflex save, which for
Right.
now is like 10 plus whatever that
Critical
is.
failure. You lose
You
your
lose balance and fall and
fall
land prone. Oh, they fall down! They're prone.
That is awesome actually. It's in line for
Yep.
for stupid kobolds. Yeah.
Yep.
Tried to trip you and then ended up tripping himself.
Yeah,
So
that makes sense.
Ooh, you're against no Nat Nial. Everyone gets no Nat.
No, it's not no Nat Niall, it's Niall the Depressed.
and then it still tries to attack you from the ground.
It can do that, yeah, but it's good luck. Oh my god.
Oh my god, yeah, no. That's
No.
it.
That was this one, yeah?
Niall, you can see he
Okay.
has the prone condition.
Yeah,
that makes
so
him
what
flat-footed
I'm
as
gonna
well.
do is I'm gonna curb stomp a bitch.
Oh damn. You curb stomp, alright.
And this will be part of a flurry of blows. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Minimum damage.
So, angry double curb stomp.
Alright. Oh, critical hit.
Oh, we can make crit.
His head explodes
Oh yeah, that's
to the sound of music.
you just literally crack his skull with your foot like yeah.
And then this one has been alive too long, so I'm gonna use my map to punch that one.
That hits. Alright.
And then just because YOLO swagging. Oh, I did that with my longbow. That was not my intention. So that should have only been 1d6 damage, but fine. And then I will just punch it again. This time with my last map.
That
That
misses.
time I did miss, which was to be expected. I do all of the punches, even if it may not make sense.
Win.
Ooh. I am
Remember,
going
it's
to.
always. Remember, it's always you're always able to walk through your allies, but through enemies is a tumble through.
So if I throw like an acid at this guy, it will get Niall too, right?
Yeah, it'd be splash because adjacent.
Yeah. Every
It'll only
turn.
take the 1 damage, or
Technically, I would take the 1 damage because lifelink, but thank you for asking.
I'm okay
yes.
with that.
Sure.
You do what you've got to do, Quinn.
The kobolds have to die.
I'm gonna yeah, I'm gonna acid bomb these dudes before they kill us all.
Alright.
So I'm gonna do my roll so I can add my int and see if this is worth doing.
Oh, that
It
That would
is!
hit, yeah.
So that's my last acid vial. Let me oh wait, where do I go? Actions, there's the damage.
Yeah, that hits.
Is it
for-
always 1+1 or what's going on? Oh, then you roll a 1d6 persistent. Okay.
The 2 is the direct damage on that kobold. The 1 is splash, which everyone, including adjacent, takes.
Yeah.
Or me in this case, so I'll take 1 damage. I'll apply it to myself.
Okay.
And then the persistent goes only on that kobold that was targeted.
Excellent. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's not that bad then.
Yep.
Except for when you do cut.
Alright.
Okay, so I have one last action. I guess I'll try and sword and cane this near death guy here if I can. With my map.
Go for
I
it.
think technically that kobold would have cover from you because of the corner.
Oh, you're right.
I can give him lesser. Yeah.
Oh.
That's actually not lesser cover, it's normal cover. Because if you
Still make it.
the center of your token,
Yeah, I'm gonna try it anyways. I don't have anything else to try, so.
that actually hits.
Holy moly! Why didn't he die? He was already near death. Oh, I have to hit damage.
Oh yeah, it dies.
Woo!
It takes only 2 damage because it was a 2 health, so it just slashed through it. Yeah.
Okay. This is going well. I know the one that's approached me though, so I'm going to give it something to think about. By something to think about, I mean, ooh,
Is Amiri not helping us in the fight?
Oh damn, Miriam stayed back.
We're level 2. It's fine. We can do this.
I thought things were taking a while.
She's gonna start next round.
He gets a 20. Sure. I'm actually going to shove this kobold back because I don't like it being too close to her. I kind of just shove it like, back. I'm gonna use the mecha for this. I succeed, so I shove this kobold back 5 feet over here,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to cast Divine Lance on it.
Alright.
Actually, no.
I'm gonna turn off this kobold talk sound. It's annoying.
Instead, I am going to No, instead I'm going to give Niall. No. I'm going to use my sling. So shove is an attack action, so map is applied, but I'm going to use my sling. So I miss. Of course I do. That's fine. So the rock just tumbles far field, and then I'm going to give Niall some guidance.
Nice.
So you can drag and drop spell effect guidance on Niall. That's my turn.
Right. The kobold warrior. That's the one that is further away. You hear it's like it's just kind of running into the cave back there. So you don't.
I think they're getting the boss fight, everyone.
Yeah, you don't know what it's doing anymore. You can't see it. You just hear it went screaming to the north. This one here in front of Niall, you can see it's kind of looking at Niall and at strings. So I'm gonna roll a d4. 1 and 2, they're gonna go for Niall. 3 and 4, they're gonna go for strings.
I mean, if either way, I take damage.
Yeah. So he moves to strings.
So does lifelink work only one way then, strings?
Yeah, basically, I give you that 1d4, and then
Yeah.
when you take damage, I take
if you
3 from
then,
it.
like if you took damage, I
It's
took
because
the
I'm a
three.
life. It's because I'm a life oracle.
Right.
Damn. Yeah, it's incompetent and failed. Round number 3, Emery starts. She just charges in the room and turns.
Angry that she's
What's
missed
the
the start
fight?
of the fight.
Yeah. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give her one attack without map to compensate for my stupid mistake. So she's gonna do 2 strikes. This one hits. Yeah, she kills the kobold on the left side with her strike, and then turns to the one on the right, which then immediately tries to stab her.
Of course.
Big sword, lady. Oh, I have the founder bug. I need to refresh really quick. But it missed both attacks. Just quick refresh. And I am back, I think. Yes, I am. Yeah, the kobold does that and ends his turn, which then gets a recovery thing, a recovery check. It failed, taking 1 damage. And still burning. Niall.
Okay, so you said that they'd run off to the north. Are we talking like up here?
Yeah,
up
yeah.
Here?
Over here, the steps. Yeah.
Okay, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to flurry of blows punch this guy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, brutal.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
2 damage.
Dude.
Minimum. Minimum on a crit.
It's still alive. Even though, oh, that kills him. No, it doesn't even matter what
I don't
damage you
care.
do.
I'm getting the damage. Oh yeah, there I rolled the fucking
There, I
six.
roll is 6.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's entirely irrelevant.
could have been
What
a
does
12.
your strength?
I don't have
Your
any
strength is plus 0.
Yeah, because I'm dex based, because I'm normally archery, but I'm
Alright.
also stupid enough to go first through the door.
Oh.
What's I was gonna say anything.
I'll be first to the next door. How about that?
Yeah, I am now going to draw my bow.
Oh, are we
and
out of
my
encounter?
monastic archery starts.
I'm gonna
out of
say you're
encounter.
out of encounter because the creatures in the north, you know, that you hear
Okay.
some commotions over there, but they're not charging at you. So I
Okay.
think this is a good moment for us to take a little break. If anybody needs to go to the toilet, refill your snacks, water, whatever it is. So let's take 8 minutes. It's now here on my clock 02 past the hour. So come back at 10. And we will continue and finish this module tonight, guys. So sorry for the delay on the break. I normally do it at 8:30, but should be fine.
Well, this week also I have to bow out right now. I have to go get my kids. The grandparents won't start picking them up till next week.
Oh, all right. No problem. We'll control Quinn. Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed it, man.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm liking learning Pathfinder 2e.
Yeah,
I like
it's
the
really cool.
advancement part. That was my favorite part.
And I like the aspect where you can trust the rules, you know, like I don't have to do shenanigans, like the rules work, you know.
Yeah.
So that's nice. Yeah, it's kind of the opposite of Cypher, which is more narrative. Anyway,
Right.
so thanks for coming, and let's come back in 8 minutes or so. We're back. back.
Welcome back.
And I have beer. This is my favorite Czech beer. Tad, you around? Let's wait a little bit for Ted. Well, I'm glad you're here, Schism. Otherwise, this was going to be a solo adventure at the end. Yeah, so the other guy left the adventure, but never said anything. It's so strange. Like
It happens.
he's on the Discord channel with us, but just didn't say anything. I guess it is what it is.
Six, 15, 10, 13.
I'm back.
I'm back.
Welcome back. So yeah, the kobolds are all on the ground here, and you look around, in this room. It looks like kind of a tavern, and there's some boxes and plates and other stuff on the table, and you can hear some running and moving happening in the darkness on the chamber. Here.
Do any of these look like they lead into any more than a small room?
Yeah, these are little alcoves that seem to be a little bit elevated, like they dug it, maybe like 5 feet above the ground, and they just dug the natural cave and created these leaping chambers, so they're like bunker beds, let's say, on these little alcoves there. You can see all the, their sleeping areas. So they look like, all of them, they look very shallow. And then the tunnel opens to the north.
Okay.
One of you can go first this time. I'll follow you.
Just some housekeeping. The bless, sorry, not the bless. The guidance and the mutagen would have worn off by now.
All right.
And I am probably gonna hang back a second because I do want to refocus.
Mm-hmm.
10 minutes to refocus.
Sure. All right. While Strings is refocusing, does anybody want to do anything else? Like, do you want to look at the bodies or check any of the loot in the area?
Yeah, I'll have a look around through it all.
Yeah, there is. I opened there the loot token, and there's. You see you find all these things there, in the chest and surrounding the area.
Healing potion.
Yeah, 1 healing potion, a bunch of other little things that are worth something to sell, and some
What's
oil.
that feather token?
It creates a ladder. It's a consumable magic item.
Oh. Anyone want a ladder?
Oh, a moment.
I am going to give that healing potion to Miri. No, I won't. It won't let me. Just because I feel like she's the up front one. It makes a lot of sense. I am definitely going to be hanging back now.
I think you can if you just drag the. Oh, it
I
won't
tried that,
allow
it's
you
just I
because
can't.
she has nobody has
Yeah.
her as a character. Let me try now.
May take another 10 minutes to treat wounds myself. Let's see if I get one again.
No, it still says no.
Nah, all
Oh
right.
my god, these
So-
dice!
I'm just
If I
gonna.
drag it to myself, I might be able to just send it from there. Let's try that.
I'll just give it to her.
There we go.
I don't think I've succeeded with cheap wounds once. What the hell is with this? 2.
Well, yeah,
This is stupid.
you failed. You know, it's the opposite of me playing your adventure. I was succeeding on pretty much all of them. I had to hero point 1 or 2, but yeah.
Speaking of hero points, been another hour.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can all have hero points. So I'm gonna give also 1 to Quinn and to
I do
Em.
recommend using the workbench hero point handler because it does help you remind like every hour, like, hey, hero points. And you can give like specific person hero point, or I tend to do like everyone gets them now
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah,
they're cursed.
right. And I have to remember giving hero points. Like I would say that, yeah, I'll give you 2 extra hero points for the nice, like trying to toss the kobold and all of these cool moves that you pulled. And I should have given you the hero points back then, but I didn't. And also as a consolation prize for rolling like shit.
I feel like I should just start off each session with 2, just in a preemptive consolation prize. Because this,
Sacrificial.
what you don't realise, Schism, is this is not a one-off.
Yeah. We played.
Oh,
This
no,
is
no, no, no,
fairly
let
regular
me-
for me, isn't it, Carlos?
Yeah,
let
we
me
play.
let me show you. Like as a GM, I roll pretty okay. As a player, I have the Will Wheaton curse. So let me show you something.
Will Wheaton's got
Amazing.
nothing on me.
I mean, have you seen him? He's
The
those curses.
ghost of the one.
This is a gunslinger I play in another game.
Oh, damn.
Reflex, bear in mind, reflex is her highest save as well. Look at that.
Wow. Plus
1 and then
17.
hero point 1, 2 and then 1. This is all in a single encounter. I got like something like 8 nat 1s in a single encounter.
I love that in
Yes,
Pathfinder you can get
curse.
plus 17, though. Like,
Yeah.
so even if you fuck up that badly, you're still doing pretty damn good.
Right, right. I think
If you
that,
if you do roll a 1 though, you do get like a step either way as well. So it's
Yeah.
whether it's 20 or 1.
yeah, I like that things scale evenly with your level, right? So it goes, you don't have that thing where some stuff scales, but then the other stays low. So it doesn't matter how high level you are, you still have like +5 to something bullshit,
Yeah.
No, just because you're high level, you get everything plus, right? I like that even, because well, it makes a bigger number, but also it makes the game more balanced, and it makes your characters more heroic to the point where it's like it gets to a point where you can almost can't fail something, unless it's something epic that is attacking you, which is kind of the intention of the game, right? I think D&D fails
Yeah.
at that. D&D is like it just forgets that it's supposed to be heroic fantasy, and it tries to be realistic on certain points, but then like it's completely non-realistic on everything else, so it doesn't make any sense.
You can throw like a very high level enemy at your players in Pathfinder, and even to get 20, they still miss, or they barely hit it.
Right.
And vice versa though, like low levels being like because you get the feel of progression and like leveling up.
Yeah. That's really awesome. All right, so now after we rested and refocused and everything, it's been kind of silent up there. What do you want to do?
I think we should maybe
Should
see
we
who
make
this
a move,
boss
or
was.
or should we go back and check that other tunnel?
If you want to make a perception check, Niall, because you were, looking around, grabbing loot and checking everything, so you would have walked by and maybe, you'll perceive something new. Yeah. You notice that on the back of this alcove over here, there is a crumbled tunnel, and it's all like, it's a mess.
I wonder where that might lead. I'm going to point that out to Amiri then, and ask her to break it.
All right. One moment. Let me see. It's athletics skill check. All right, she's gonna try and smash it. Damn, son. Yeah, she just kind of, just kind of starts breaking the tunnel and opens up into, a continuation on the other side.
It's like Jill, the master of unlocking.
Yeah, the moment she breaks it open, I actually had a macro for that. I forgot to activate it.
Nice.
Yeah, there you go. The moment she breaks it open, you smell this kind of like rotten, just kind of like oof, like this is kind of not too strong here, but you can hear, but it's not rotten fish this time. It's actually like rotten meat. So it's like this decay, smell of decay, and it's coming from that room, and it's like horrible.
Alternate way inside.
Shall we have a quick look?
No, you can.
I'm trying to mitigame. Okay, we can do, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we both know where it goes, but
Mm-hmm.
oh, there's more to it.
Yeah, actually that sound is kind of wrong, so I'm fixing it. The moment you move in, the smell gets really worse, and I need Niall to make fort safe, and so will Emery. Fortitude. Yeah, you're good. And so, oh Jesus Christ. So yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, strings, you're kind of back there, so you're fine. Oops, sorry, I closed the passage. You're fine, but the other two who entered and just kind of started, walking into this kind of like horribly smelling room, you kind of shake it off, but you realize that there's somebody left something to rot here a long time ago.
Smells awful.
Yeah. Emery's like, ugh, this is horrible. And
Is this what they say, following your noses?
I once knew a wizard, an old man. He once said to me, if ever in doubt, Frodo Baggins, follow your nose. I think he was drunk.
This sounds like a made-up story.
Emery begins to move through the room, and then she's like, "Oh, here it is!" And as you can see, she kind of grabs a carcass and lifts it up, and it's like, it looks like it's a kobold. It's like,
Is it a kobold
it's
with
like,
some shinies?
it's a eaten kobold.
Oh.
It's like, and you can notice that there's dried blood and all kinds of pieces of rotten bone and meat where Emery picked up this thing, and it looks like somebody ate it a while ago and just left the carcass to rot here. But you look around and you can't see anyone here.
Well, shall we go back then? I see another tunnel there, but I don't want to derail too much.
Yeah, that tunnel just goes on and on, so like this, it goes off the map to much deeper into the underground. So it's not into the scope of of this module. But
Okay, fine.
yeah.
Let's
And
head
then
back
to the
I suppose.
south here, there's a passage, and you see the water that you saw before.
Yeah, I see it lines up.
Everybody comes back after smelling horrible rotten meat. By the way, is there a way to give the torch effect to people?
Oh, yeah. So if you look up exploration effects, there's light and torch. So exploration macros, there is like lantern, bullseye hooded, light, torch toggle, torch somewhat.
Oh yeah.
If you have a physical item torch as well, there's a selection box for like is the torch lit or not. Ever burning torches though are magical, so they're always on if they're held. Though you can technically put them out, quote unquote, by like wrapping up in cloth or something, because they're not actually on fire. There's magic.
All right. Okay, so I just applied the torch effect to Niall. It looks cooler. There
Okay.
we go.
Turn this off then.
All right, thank you. That's nice. I already had it and I didn't know. All right. So yeah, you guys come back and it looks like the north area is the only left one for you to take a look now. Emery
Okay.
starts moving through.
Okay. Let's see the rest of these kobolds, what they've been doing. Feeding the pet of some
Let's
kind.
see this big dragon of theirs.
Yeah. Emery's just like, oh wow, and you look down and there's like a hole there, but it's pretty obvious, so you know you can just kind of go around it. But it's not too deep. You can see the bottom, you know, kind of here. But this bit, yeah, and then you see on the ledge to the north, there's some kind of stone throne sitting here, but there is just nobody there. You can see a bunch of junk and like cups and other stuff surrounding it. You know, this whole area looks like they navigate it pretty often. You know, there's cobalt tracks all over and spills of water and other stuff that they drink all over the floor. And it looks like a throne, but there's just nobody there.
Hmm. Okay.
Quinn, are you following? Are you still, you're doing Quinn autopilot, right?
Yeah, Quinn
Yeah.
is moving.
Second Quinn's following.
Thought I saw a
Okay.
kobold for a second. But...
Yeah, you hear noises coming from the east chamber, but you know you kind of have to go up around the stairs.
Oh, I'm going to head up here, but I'm assuming that Amiri is ahead of me.
Timeline again. Psh. Cast.
Yeah.
So I'm going to kind of like come
Yeah,
up here and...
the moment you get there, Neo, you see a kobold here, like, and he's like, "Rah, rah, rah," and then he sees the light from the torch, like, ah, and starts to kind of like turn away to run, but you kind of catch him, you know, as he's like, you can see he's kind of like, just kind of looking for a spot to hide, you know, and you approach. So I will say that you can position your tokens a little bit if you want to move up the stairs. And then we're gonna roll initiative because yeah, because Quinn would be following the torch.
I'm going to move myself there.
Yeah, right behind the throne, you see also there's a chest and like some kind of bed over here, but nobody is there.
Right.
So the kobold is gonna like try and you can see it's turning its back to you to run. So if you want, you can check the chest quickly before it runs, but it's your choice. You can just chase it.
Yeah, check the chest first. Why not?
All right, so you kind of ignore seeing that kobold, and you look at the chest.
No, the kobold.
Loot comes before kobold.
What if it
Gold
stabs you in the
before
back?
bold.
Yeah, that chest looks locked though. Like there's a big padlock on it.
Amiri, we need your oversized key.
The master of unlocking.
I guess.
Amiri's master key.
I have never met a lock that can withstand great sword. Standard bag
long.
little one.
Yeah.
It's not much like Arnie.
So she's gonna do that. I'm gonna do an athletics for her as she's attempting to break the lock, essentially.
Remember, gently.
Oh God, I can't roll bad.
I am
with it.
being gentle.
Yeah. You can see that she's just kind of like, you know, she is hitting the lock with her sword and it just goes, dang, and then it doesn't do anything, and then she hits it a second time, and then her sword goes through the chest, you know, and then she's like, well, I guess that works, you know, and just kind of opens the chest up, and yeah, I reviewed the loot there that you guys can take a look. There's a smoking sword, a hat of the skies, a wand of heal, a healing potion, and a bunch of other junk.
I am taking the wand.
I am going to
'Cause
take
I
the healing
have-
potion for myself this time.
Nice.
At level 2, I have trick magic item. So anything which within my like domain, which is case divine, I can trick the magic item to work for me.
Hmm.
Boom.
Could Amiri
Nice.
use the sword two-handed?
Smoking sword. That is
It says
a
long sword.
says a long sword. Yeah. I mean, she probably could. It's +1. I mean, the way Pathfinder works, you can remove the rune from this and then put it on another sword, and so on. But you have to go back to town to do all of that.
Yeah, so it's just,
So,
I mean, we don't have
yeah,
time for that. I'm just
right.
wondering if it'd be worthwhile for her, that's all.
I don't think so. I think she's better off with the gigantic
Well,
sword.
I don't think it's particularly beneficial to any of the rest of us, unless I'm mistaken.
Right. Yeah.
I'll take it for now for us to sell later.
Mm-hmm. And she, Quinn is gonna take the hat of disguise.
Okay.
All right.
With that in mind, I'm going to turn and shoot the.
So at this point, as you start moving towards the other area, you see that you hear some kind of flapping noise coming from that direction, like this kind of for a second.
I wonder what that could be.
And then you see that kobold obviously hiding over here. Emery says, "Did you hear that? Maybe they weren't lying about the dragon."
Certainly sounds like a fight.
You can see she's kind of grabbing
After
her
you.
sword and says, "Let's take it down." And just kind of
Okay,
moves.
before she rushes in, I'm going to prepare by doing casting a spell here. I'll take 3 actions. I'll take some of my sling bullets and turn them into +1 striking disrupting bullets.
All right.
They last for 1 minute, so these stones are now like glowing.
All right.
Okay.
Let's do this. I'm gonna put everybody on initiative, and we're gonna proceed. So you guys can roll initiative. I'm rolling it for enemies.
All right.
And also for
Let's
Emery
die. Let's live forever.
and Quinn. All right. So you.
I'll keep getting +1 to the scout, but it's fine.
And let's begin with some nice. All right.
One
so
wicked angel starts playing.
out of the of one of the alcoves here on the corner, a kobold pops out, and it's gonna shoot at Emery. She's flat-footed for this because she really didn't spot that kobold hiding there. So it's gonna try and strike with a crossbow. Oh god.
Oh. Good lord.
Starting great, guys. Starting great.
Oh, wait. It was targeting me, yeah.
Yeah. And then it hits her for only 5 damage though. And then it, as soon as it shoots, it moves to the other side, getting out of line of sight, reloading his crossbow. And then another kobold shows up on the entrance, and it's gonna try and attack Niall. I'm gonna give him the. But yeah, it's gonna move here so it gets proper line of sight, and then it's gonna shoot with the crossbow. Oh god, I missed. And then it just hides on the corner here. That's this guy, and I want to remove the flat-footed from you guys.
Okay. Two actions. I'm going to cast Bless.
Mm-hmm.
So this effect goes up. Shoo. On my next turn, I will extend its radius. For now, it's only 5 feet around me.
Mm-hmm.
Strings will then, as an action, move up a bit. Saying, if we push through, we can surprise them. This will give a Bless for Niall here, and an end turn.
All right. Quinn is going to roll that d20 to see if he has a hit. Yeah, so he's gonna miss with his strategy. So he just kind of moves through everyone, and he gets a little bit of a line of sight on one of the kobolds. So he's gonna throw one of those alchemist fires.
Okay. Got to draw this one out because.
He hits him, but you know it's not much.
Do the splash. Resistant as well.
Mm-hmm. This other kobold on the back, you can see that this is the one that ran, and it just kind of like keeps running to the back. Emery. Emery runs in, raging.
This will end well. Those GM nat 20s.
Yeah. She stops here and immediately sees one of the kobolds hiding around the corner, so she's just gonna try and strike.
See? Next for 19.
Yeah. I didn't crit, but 15 damage. Brutal. She just splashes it on the ground, and then she moves to the other kobold, which is to the south here. That's her 3 actions. And then at this point, you guys hear the flapping wings of a creature on the back, which seems to be taking flight.
Sense disturbance in the force.
And it flies 20 feet in this direction. Let me see here. So it's gonna try and move. It's flying towards Emery, and then it's gonna try and hit her with its claw. Hits with a 22 or 13 damage.
13. It's not good.
Niall.
Okay. Well, I am going to use my first action to turn to my monastic archer stance, followed by a flurry of blows on the dragon. And this is going to be a stunning fist.
Yeah, you're shooting at it, right? With the archer
Yes.
stance. Yeah. First one
I
misses.
am going to use a hero action on that. Or hero point, rather. That did not help. Okay.
Well, remember to apply the stance, monastic archer stance to you as well.
How do I...
So drag and drop. Stance, monastic archer stance from the
from the chat. Yeah, just you see that stance effect thing. Just drag it on your token.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. And then I'll do the second attack of my thingy then.
That hits.
27.
That's it. Excellent. So then I will do some damage. I'll do 1, of course I will.
1.
But
Still
I
doesn't
did
apply
hit,
the
so
fortitude save though.
it does have to do the fortitude save, yes.
Nice. Let's see.
Fails it.
It fails.
Means stunned 1.
It's stunned.
Damn, brutal.
Stunned 1 means it loses an action there.
And then I am going to hit it again, this time with the first map. No, I'm not. That'll be me though.
Alright,
No,
the
I'll
little
get rid of one.
little kobold at next to Mira here is just emboldened by the dragon that is charging with it. It tries to melee her with the short sword. Hits. Oh, for 1 damage. And then it will it will do the hurried retreat and move back.
Get back here, you coward!
You can see that they are like the whole idea of this kobold is like let the dragon take the hits. It's just running. Strength.
Okay. I'm gonna stride over here. What do I see from this vantage point? I see something over there. I'm going to, as an action, concentrate and expand the radius. 10 feet. Boom. Like this. Actually, I think I would move 20 feet so I'd get up here.
Nice.
Well, it's better for that.
Passing Emery as well.
And then I'm going to, third and final action, with my sling, magic stone, I'm going to try and get the dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, it misses. Did I have a heal point? I do have a heal point. I'm gonna, what did I roll? 12. I'm going to heal point. Because I don't want to waste these bullets. Oh my god! Never mind, one of my 3 magic bullets is used. That's my turn.
Emery took 1 damage.
Oh god.
Alright.
You've got this.
So Quinn. Quinn is going to. Well, I don't know what he has that much, so he will just. Let me see if this dragon here has some.
His bombs mostly.
Yeah, he's gonna throw that flask. I mean, that's what he's been doing, So I'm just gonna do that with him. Just gonna move here so he can actually see the dragon. And he's gonna do that flask. Oh. It says that he doesn't have any, so does he have to craft one?
Reagents, yeah, if he has any left. Quick crafting. I've used all my spell slots for first level spells now. That's fun.
He was using quick tincture a lot, I think.
Yeah.
I think that was the thing he was using to make it.
Let me see here. Where is that thing? Learning how to play an alchemist on the fly. Give me a moment. Quick tincture. Flask. There you go. And
Cast
then,
1 versatile vial.
Yeah.
Oh.
Critical miss. So yeah. And then I think that's it for him. Move, craft, throw. The kobold over here is going to approach a little bit And then he's going to try and throw a spear at Amiri.
Leave her alone.
Yeah, he failed at that. I'm gonna risk a second one with map, but yeah, no. Alright, Emery is like, the dragon is too high. And she says, I can't take it. I'm running for the kobolds, and just charges under the dragon. And just using her charged ability, she can still do 2 attacks. And tries to strike one of the kobolds. Hitting for more than needed. As this kobold gets obliterated, and then she turns to the other one and tries to attack him with map. But that one misses. Oh, does it miss? Yeah, it misses. Alright. The dragon is kind of dazed, from getting shot. I would say that you shot it in its mouth, and it's like, it's like struggling with the stuck arrow there, and it's kind of distracted, so it has one last action. It still moves here. Well, actually, it doesn't.
I don't like that.
Yeah, it's not. It's not gonna move. It's just gonna breath at you guys.
No. Why would you do that?
It's rather
Why would
cool.
Why would a dragon use its breath attack?
Yeah, I'm using it, I guess. I clicked it, but I don't get a template to blow it.
Because you can't use it.
Yeah, look at the details of the breath attack. You should be able to click on a little template to this, like 30-foot cone or something, whatever it is. And then you can click on the map to place it.
Okay.
Shift and mouse wheel to change direction as well.
Yeah. Oh, it's
And then
shift.
into all the damage and everything. Yeah. Which direction is just? Do you get any cover over here? Oh no! No!
Yeah. So you have to
Save.
roll a reflex save, I believe.
We can do this. We can't do this.
Oh no, Niall and 18. So let me roll for Quinn. Reflex. He's an expert.
Getting my shield up either. Damn it. I knew the struck justice happened. but
Everybody
still.
got blasted on the face. DC was 24.
What the hell did we... Jesus.
So 5 to 6.
Full damage.
Yeah.
Oof.
That's a 12.
Hurts.
Yeah. Oh, I rolled low, so be grateful. Everybody takes
One
12
full
damage
back.
as it blows its breath in that direction, and that's all it can do. It has only 2 actions, so that's it. Niall.
Okay, I am first of all going to... I am going to use my flurry of blows and stunning strikes.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to re-roll that with my hero point because I feel like I may as well use them all here. Please be worth it. I got exactly the same. Okay.
Yeah, that missed. Now they're depressed.
Another hero point because fuck it at this point.
Oh god.
Oh no, I can't because I've run out of ammo.
Yeah, you ran out of them. Yeah. I mean, I gave you had 3 of them, so going into the fight, I guess. All right.
You.
3 hero points, but I'm out of ammo, so I am going to.
I mean, usually, unless there's a bit of reason, GMs usually will sometimes roll like the idea that you have pretty much most of the standard ammo that you could have. I mean, it makes sense that he'd be like taking the arrows out of kobolds as he went.
True.
Yeah, yeah. If you can just have arrows, that's fine.
And
But,
anything magic though would have been consumed. Like usually
Yeah.
these units would be like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's consumed. But it's
Uh,
like standard ammunition you have plenty of.
Is there a way of setting it so that I don't have to use, like, have arrows assigned, or do I just need to add more arrows?
No. You have to add them. Just add them and then add like 10 or 20 or something.
I need to remember how to do
just
it
click
now.
that plus button several times and should be good.
Well, I should remember how to add arrows all together because they disappeared.
Equipment and just look up arrows.
Yeah.
Drag and drop. It's usually 1 silver for a bunch of 10.
Yeah, click the
Yeah, fine. Got it. Okay, let's.
all right.
Okay, so yeah, I am going to use my other hero point to do it again and hope for the best. Oh, thank fuck for that.
hits.
Okay.
5 damage. Okay.
And fortitude reflex. The fortitude save.
It does indeed need a fortitude save.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Plus 11.
Well, then I am going to do another attack with 1 map.
Yeah.
Oof.
You don't think it's not easy to hit that? With
No,
map?
evidently.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, then I'm going to use one of my healing potions for the last action. Yay.
All right. 3. There you go.
Well, that was worth it. Yeah, that's me.
Alright, this kobold over here, it's, dropping its crossbow and it's gonna try and fight Emery. So, with the short sword. Then another. And it's gonna do that silly trip move. Oh, failed. She has reflex. Well, actually, she has reflex plus 6, so that's exactly the need. So hit trips Emery.
Ah.
Wow. So she is prone. And then you can see the kobold screaming. And you can see that it's screaming to the dragon. Over here, it's this one. String.
Okay. First, I'm going to use my heal. I'm going to use 1 for this actually,
Mm-hmm.
as I use it on Emery. Indeed.
Alright.
And points of healing.
Yep.
The 1 has been used now. Let me just make sure that's been listed.
Yeah, on a scale of
I've mo-
0 to 36, she's at 28.
Okay. That's 2 actions. 1 action, I'm going to further increase my bless radius.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna save to. Come on. We need to distract the dragon. That's my turn.
That blast is getting fat. Alright, Quinn. So he's going to craft one of those flasks. And then Flask Blesser. There we go. And then he's gonna throw one of those at the dragon again, in the hopes.
Hope of acid.
I think I rolled the wrong one. There we go. Look at me struggling with people's sheets. Actually hits. for 3 damage.
Aha. And persistent.
Mm-hmm. And takes the persistent acid damage on the dragon. You can see it's like just kind of flapping its wings, and I would say that because of that, it's losing altitude as the burning is like it can't. It's like too painful for it to have coordination to fly.
We
properly.
killed it.
Yeah, but it's it's just stopping flying, but it's still.
Mhm.
All right, Emery.
Get up! Get up!
Yeah, she will get up. Is that an action to get up?
It is an action. It's an action to stand.
Yeah. So she's going to lose the prone
Could
condition.
she kind of like get herself upright in the course of a single axe swing and combine the two?
Not as the GM rules it. Rules as written is it takes an action to stand up.
Yeah.
Well, Carlos has used my BS ideas, so
Some feats can also do like as a free action though, a reaction, like Rabbit Folk has a free action.
Yeah.
I'm
In
pumped.
D&D, I am very comfortable with waving off rules because I know all of them. In here, I am going to
All
do
5 rules.
And here I'm gonna stick to them until I realize there's a reason to break them. All right.
I'm the reason to break them, Carlos.
Have you
so
seen these dice?
Emery just kind of smashes that kobold out of the existence, and then she moves over here, closer to the dragon. As she realizes the dragon is coming down, she's kind of ready to hit it if it does come down. And that's her turn. The dragon does come down, landing on the ground, and then it will turn to Emery and try to. He's gonna do his draconic frenzy thing. Two claws and one tail. So let's see. Claw. Hitting. For 13 damage. Then
I'm going to be yelled at here, but to remind you of a rule, the stun condition does go down on its turn. So it's not stunned anymore.
Oh yeah,
it
no,
goes down by
I
each
already
one,
knew
so
that. I
stun...
just forgot
Okay,
to
yeah.
remove it. Yeah, there
Yeah.
we go.
Because like, if it was stunned 2, it'd be stunned 1 now. But
Yeah.
it's stunned once
And
now,
so
not.
because of this draconic frenzy, I don't have map, or do I have map normally?
I believe it doesn't
It doesn't do map.
apply map.
Yeah,
I think.
that's why it's there, right?
It's like
yeah.
Monk's Flurry. Mhm.
Yeah. All right, so another claw attack. Oh god.
Oh,
That is a
Jesus.
critical.
2 crits. Rolled high on both. No.
12. Let's see. So first I'm gonna apply that 13, and then I'll apply the 12.
Oh no.
She's still standing. That's gonna do the tail
Jeez.
attack. It just hits.
Get in there!
Damn.
Jesus!
Yeah,
Roll
she's down.
high on the damage! No!
She's down.
Oh no.
That's it. The dragon is done. Niall.
Just take that damage, and then it has a recovery check
Oh yeah.
and the acid.
Recovery check. It
Oh, come on.
recovered.
Still
I
takes
mean-
that last 3 damage, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
What can I do? I'm gonna have to just fire at it some more.
I feel like
Heal point, use them.
things are taking a darker turn, so I'm gonna change the music a little
Use the hero points, use them!
I don't have any more.
bit.
Don't you? What do you do?
I used all of them last turn and achieved
Why do you
nothing.
do that?
Because I was. Doesn't matter if I was trying to attack.
My god.
I keep rolling 8s.
Oh no.
Why do you keep rolling 8?
Yeah, this thing has high armor class, so you have to roll
I
above
am
like
gonna move.
15 or something to hit it. Yeah,
I'm
14.
gonna move here and hide behind a rock.
Okay.
In fact, no, I'm gonna hide behind the rock here. and then I'm going to have a small cry. Is that a free action or?
It's free action. Alright,
Just
let's-
don't run away. We need to save
Actually,
Amory.
I'm not running away. I'm just hiding behind a rock so I
Oh
don't
my
get
God.
blasted.
Take 1
I am going-
dehydration damage. Strength.
I'm going to actually that shouldn't have been used for that. Okay, there we go. I'm going to call upon my revelation spells. I am going to call upon the divine power inside me and cast heal again. This will activate my curse though, but I'm going to use it on Amory, level 2 healing. She gets 15 points of healing and she's conscious
Oh.
again. She is however wounded 1 because she was dying.
Yeah.
And she's currently prone, of course, because she would have fell down from that. But she is alive and conscious. And I'm going to apply my curse here. I'm going to fucking regret this. I'm going to really regret this. Do I get his attention?
You are.
I'm going to cast shield on myself and tell Amory, get up! Get up!
And you can see Emery's
That's
just
my
kind of
turn.
like she's kind of tapping the ground to grab her sword, it's like, and she's gonna get up. But
There we go, and turn.
all right, Quinn. I don't know what he can do.
You can get in there and flank it.
Yeah, I mean,
Do it!
what am I gonna lose, right? He's flanking it versus Emery there, and then he's gonna try and hit it with the cane, sword cane.
Come on.
Where is it? Sword cane. Here it is.
Just a blessing. Yes!
He hits for 4 damage, 6 damage, and then
Look at that flanking.
yeah, and then he's gonna. Well, he's not gonna try again. He will just use his last action to. Well, he's gonna try again. Whatever. I don't know what to do. 22 actually hits. For another 4 damage. So total minus 10 on the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. He actually did pretty well. Bless is great. All right. Emery gets up. Yeah. She gets up from prone. And then she's gonna. She has to rage again because, well, she can't, right?
1 minute to re-rage.
Yeah, so she doesn't have rage because she went unconscious. And then she's just gonna do try to attack it with her sword. That actually hits.
Yes, flanking. Well, I
That's
would
for
think it would, but yeah.
7 damage. And the second one, maybe with the flanking, she'll be able to do it again. Wow.
Oh, yes!
I
Crit!
crit! I crit! 18 damage. Oh, brutal.
Slices her throat.
You can see the dragon's just like, rah, rah, it's just kind of all cut, like the wings are, like a big gash on one of its wings. It's looking rough. The dragon,
Yeah, we can finish this.
the dragon is going to, it's going to do that draconic frenzy thing, and then turn to Quinn. Do a claw attack.
Oh no!
Critical.
Shoot her!
Damn.
Oh no!
Quinn goes down, and then it turns to Emery with another claw attack.
No!
It misses.
Oh.
I rolled a 1, and then it's gonna go with the tail. Ow, brutal.
Oh no! No, I just gave you alien.
Yeah, it takes down both of them, and then he moves towards
No!
Strings next. But it's pretty
No.
wounded. It's like it's clutch. It's a clutch moment right here.
Yeah.
All right. Niall.
Well, I'm going to use my first action to move, and then Stunning Fist, Flurry of Blows. Why do I keep rolling 8s?
Keep rolling. Keep rolling.
Oh no! You keep rolling
Keep
it
rolling.
4 times in a row. Look at the roll streak. Oh, no.
And then we have to keep trying to do damage.
I'll give you a hero point to try one of those first attacks. Go for it.
Okay.
Choose the one without map.
Just
Funnily
the
enough,
one,
I
the one without
intended
map.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no.
That is even worse. Yeah.
That's me done. And I
Oh,
achieved
man.
nothing except extend my depression.
Oh man. Strings.
I have yeah, I have a meme for this. Beginner box, Discord chat. There you go. Roll and 2 and crucial roll. Panic. Hero point. Net 1 panic. Okay. You know, this is gonna heal the dragon, which is not great, but there's only one thing I can do here because we need to get people in the fight on the action economy. So I'm going to use healing 3 actions.
Emanation heal.
This
Yeah.
is gonna, yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
8
Alright.
points of healing, except for myself. So Quinn takes 8, Emiri takes 8, the dragon takes 8, Niall takes 8. They'll bring Quinn and Emiri back into the battle. Myself, I believe, because I was at curse, minor curse. You are forced, so it becomes difficult function. So equal to half your level. Okay, so I take 7 healing. And then my curse advances. As I start to become painfully too alive and moderate. Oh, that hurts. That's my action.
Alright.
Those are all
So
3 actions.
Quinn is gonna get up first from the prone condition. So
Ooh. Also, my shield is gone because I didn't recast it.
right.
I am so vulnerable. Please kill this thing.
Yeah,
Quinn,
kill it now.
maybe
And then
someone-
it's gonna start, swinging his hits
Flanked. So
for 7 damage. Oh,
well, the hit points just gave the dragon. Fun.
yeah. And then it's gonna try again. Oh, not the crossbow, the cane. That misses though. Emery gets up. Then she moves over here.
Come on.
She's gonna into the blast, and then she's like ah, and just tries to strike it. Oh no! That's it, cause she got up, so she only had 1 action left to
Does she
attack.
have hero points?
Oh, let me see. She does. She does have hero points. I'm gonna
Hero
reroll
point. The
that.
Pope bless you with a hero point.
Reroll using a hero point. That actually hits.
Yes. Come on.
4, 11. Ah!
It's a 1 hit point, isn't it?
It's at-
Oh no.
It's at 3.
Oh, well,
Yeah, well, let's play by the rules. Let's stick to it. The
strings,
dragon.
strings went down. Strings went down.
Yeah.
In all honor.
The dragon is going to.
Get ones, please get ones. I have no
Yeah,
shield
he's
up.
gonna try and do those 3 attacks. So he's gonna do with the claw attack on strings first. Hitting.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, 8 damage.
8 damage. I can apply it. Okay, 8 damage. Oof.
And then he
Still up.
tries a second claw attack on you.
Cool.
Oh,
no, I'm dead. I'm definitely dead. Oh, 16. Yep, I go down on dying 1.
All right. So unconscious and dying.
Dying 1.
Oh my God,
And
your conditions are covering your token. Um, the
yeah, I believe. Let me just double check. I think Bless goes down with me. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So I'll move the Bless aura. Unfortunately, no more blessing, everyone.
And then it swings its tail and smashes it on Quinn's face,
No.
taking him down with
That's
14
enough to
damage.
take him down again.
Yeah.
Come on, Niall and Amiri, you have to finish this.
That's it though for the dragon. Niall.
You can probably guess what I'm going to do.
Yeah, flurry of.
Miss.
Roll a 20. No!
No, 9. Dude, you need like a 14 maybe. Oh wow.
What is
I don't know what to say. I don't think you
Oh,
can
well.
hit with a -4.
20 would put it one step above, but doesn't get 20s.
Strings.
Oh yeah.
I get
So I
20
need to do a
below.
recovery check. Let's see. Oh good. So I'm reduced from dying. I'm still unconscious, but I'm no longer dying. I'm at wounded 1. I'm unconscious currently.
Nice.
That's my turn.
Quinn is gonna do the same thing, so he goes for a recovery check. Where is that on the sheet?
It's next to where the dying is listed. So you see,
Oh, I see.
can't
I
see
see
the
it.
sheet. There's a little. It's a flat check, and it goes. Well, it's not a flat check. Technically, it's a flat check, but it also goes at 1. So basically, it's always a. The DC is 10 plus a dying condition. So if you're dying 2, it's DC of 12, but it's a flat check. So fail, so it goes to dying 2.
Yeah.
The DC goes up to 12.
All right, so I applied dying 2 to him now. And then
Thing is, I've got stabilized, but I can't use it because I'm down. I'm
Yeah.
unconscious.
Emery is just like, ah. Let's see.
Actually, he already went down once, didn't he, Quinn? He was wounded 1, so he should be at dying 3 now. Oh shit, is he dead?
Yeah, I think Quinn died. Yeah, but she hits, and you can see that she just kind of drags her, sword on the back of the dragon and pulls it out, and the dragon just kind of stumbles, hits the side of the cave, and then just kind of falls on the ground as it takes the damage and dies.
Oh, thank fuck.
Niall, the only survival, you and Emery. So I'm
Is
assuming.
everyone Quinn and
Yeah, Strings is
Well, it's-
stable, but it's unconscious. Quinn is gonna. Quinn is gone. Yeah, Quinn is done.
just dead?
Yeah. Quinn is dying 3. Yeah. So he is all the way into the afterlife. And guys, it's a little late, so I'm gonna end it here. Since there's some treasure over there, but it doesn't really matter. The final fight's over. Thank you so much for coming, Skiz. Thank you for the guidance and everything. And I hope you guys had fun. And
Those rolls, man.
yeah, those rolls.
Those
I'm
rolls.
sorry about it, man.
It's not your choice, is
Yeah.
it? It just happens.
It's the game, yeah. But
I've had-
so
I've had players accuse me of hacking Foundry. It's a.
yeah.
The thing is, dice make you superstitious. Like I was superstitious, and then I started rolling dice, and they are sentient. They are aware.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I mean, when you play in real life, people have all kinds of I have some players that I leave my dice, my d20 always on the 1 because then when I roll, it's more chances to land on 20. And I'm like, what? And then some people are like, no, I leave it on 20 because it's charging, And I'm like, what is this logic?
You don't laugh. This is real. That's also when you have a dice dungeon. When the
Yeah,
naughty dice are there, you crush them later.
yeah. And it's like it's roll it with two hands because then the dice can feel that you want it. If you roll it with one hand like this, it's like it's always low. So there's all kinds of crazy
Always
stuff.
be,
Yeah,
always be careful what you say when they're listening.
yeah. So
That's the mistake. They're always listening.
I am going to buy the Abomination Vaults and then I'm going to read it and prepare it and I'm going to be running it in February at some point. So maybe in a week or two I'll post it up. So
Cool.
Ted, if you're up for that, keep an eye on the server and
The Abomination Vaults.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
um,
absolutely.
awesome. So we'll see what day is best. I mean, are Mondays okay for you? Do you prefer another day? Do you have some kind of like
I'm fine with it.
All right, so I'll ask the others and see if I can gather a couple of players to have some interest. And, it's always easier to recruit if I post a game with already like 2 or 3 people in it.
Yeah.
And then, we
Just
just,
do me a favor and drop me a message when it goes up, just in case I don't see it.
no, no worries,
Because
no
I
worries.
don't manage to check Discord most days.
Yeah,
So
I'll check with Manish. I'll see if Daniel also wants to participate. The usual suspects.
yeah,
Noah most likely wants to play too. So we'll see what days works for them, and then we'll talk about it. And I'll be talking
yeah.
to
I
others.
mean, I'm pretty flexible on what days I do at the moment. The other D&D campaign I'm in is not really on any particular set day. It doesn't seem so.
Right. Yeah, I'm eager to start a long-term, campaign, and we're gonna aim to go for the first part, which is the first 4 levels, right, of Abomination Vaults, and see how it feels when we get to the end of that. And if like, yeah, I'm kind of sick of dungeon crawling because it's a pretty dungeon crawling campaign. So if we're feeling like it's not cool and we want to change the pace a little bit, we can do something else. But if
Hmm.
everybody's enjoying it and you love your characters, and which I suspect is gonna be the case, then we can just go for the second part, and it goes up to level 10. So it should be pretty fun.
Cool.
All right.
I will not be playing as an archer again. As fun as it has been, this character is going in the cursed character
Yeah,
vault.
cursed character
I
vault.
really like my gunslinger, but she never gets cut off. So you need critters gunslingers.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna go to bed, guys, because they could call
Okay.
me at night for my day job, and I'm on call now, which kind of sucks. So I'll see you guys later, and I'm on Discord as usual. Thank you for coming, and bye bye.
Catch you later.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Bye.